Try it on, yeah. I tried to drive away, but my car ain't the fast. I tried to push you away, 'cause this won't last. I tried to give you away, but you ain't worth a dime. I tried to send you away, but you ain't worth the time. No, I'm sick of these drinks you have got on me. So let the lightning shoot down on me. I'd rather get love than nothing at all. Sometimes I don't know why I try at all.
Fucking Democrat. It's not like I'm living in the life of fantasy, and I don't fool around and go straight for my dreams. It's not like I'm living in the life of luxury. I just try to keep it real and kick it down deep. Oh, I'm sick of these drinks you have got on me. So let the lightning shoot down on me. I'd rather get love than nothing at all. Sometimes I don't know why I try at all.
Rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
I'm sick of these drinks you have got on me. So let the lightning shoot down on me. I'd rather get love than nothing at all. Sometimes I don't know why I try at all.
Yep, that's
God damn, Diane.
that.
God damn, Diane.
That was an original.
Damn
Do it
it, damn
live.
it, damn it,
Do it
Diana.
live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh my God, what I wouldn't do to be able to just sit in the same room with you and fucking play guitar.
Yeah, and jam.
Seriously. That would be like, one of those bucket list things, let's just say.
You're just gonna have to come over here in the summer.
Welcome aboard, everybody, to Benny and Diane, to all of those you out there. Don't forget to share, like, and if you're not, subscribe.
Yep.
You know where it is. And it's free to subscribe. If some people are under the notion that it costs money to subscribe to a YouTube channel, simply because the word is called subscribe, which is what people used to do to magazines and newspapers, and it costs them money.
Yep.
So the word subscribe is kind of makes some people, not realize that it's not free.
Yeah, that's right.
I've come across this many times in my YouTube travels. I'm like, no, duh, it's free.
So yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome all. Welcome to the Benny and Diane show, Saturday afternoon. This is our day to rant. This is our day to get everything off our chest, and
our chesticles are
our
getting
chesticles.
heavy, and we must release the krakens.
Benny's wearing her I Am 5 Eggs t-shirt. So yeah, she's all ready to go. And I've got my red lipstick on. I'm going all Swifty today.
5 eggs.
Gotta get those 5 egg shirts out there. Everybody needs a 5 egg shirt because it gives people the most furious look on their face when they read it. That you can see they're painfully trying to figure out what the fuck is that.
What does that mean?
You have to ask the old man.
What? What's that?
I guess he only ate one of his sandwiches that I brought him home because the granddaughter just asked me, "Is this my sandwich?"
Yeah.
She's had a hard day, man.
Miss T Marie 83. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. Benny is in Southern California. Yeah, I got my red lipstick on.
It's not so sunny in Southern California right now. I can tell you, it's cold and cloudy.
I don't want to hear it, babe. It's 28 degrees here today.
I know, dude. I'm like, fuck. I can't even imagine myself living in a place where it gets that cold anymore. I just can't. The pain from the cold is just too much.
Yeah, it's after living in Florida for 10 years, I grew up here, but when you live in Florida for 10 years, your blood does thin out. And
you acclimate, yes.
Yeah, and so now we've been back for, 9 years? So, well, actually, no, we've been back for 10 years. So.
You've reacclimated.
I've reacclimated.
That's what people do. But I can't reacclimate because the cold hurts my bones too much.
Right, yeah.
There's no getting acclimated to pain.
That's why you're going to have to come to Michigan in the summer, and we'll spend some
time.
In
summertime.
We'll spend days on the boat and nights in the music studio playing fucking music. That's what we'll be doing.
Getting all crispy crittered. I'm all for that.
Yep.
I haven't been in a boat, God, in probably 17, 18 years, I'm going to say, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a little speedboat. It's not super fast or anything. It's literally just a little. I mean, you can
listen. It's better than a raft, right?
Yeah, it's better than a blow-up doll.
Alive,
alive. I've never seen anybody using a blow-up doll for a flotation device,
Yeah, right.
but it would be funny.
Yes, it
Oh my
would.
God, why don't they have flotation devices like blow-up dolls?
Yeah,
Oh,
so like when you lay on your
that's a
stomach.
that's a winning combination right there.
Yeah, so when you lay like on your stomach, you look like you're making out with someone.
Yeah.
When you're laying on your back, you still look like you're making out with someone.
Yes. Oh, winner, chicken dinner. Call the plastic factory. Oh my God. That is a good idea.
Yeah, so
Hey.
we got our little boat up here on a lake in Michigan, and we love it. You know, we don't. That's what Tony and I do. We don't fucking
Yeah.
belong to country clubs. We don't belong to the golf club or the tennis club like all my other friends do, or the yacht club. You know, we don't have that kind of money.
We like the boats.
We make our own
We're
party
boat people.
on our
I
little
live in
lake.
the desert. There's not much chance to boat around many places out here.
Well, aren't you in a desert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Mojave Desert, which is so big.
Yeah.
We could go down Kelso Dunes, though. It's like surfing, and they call them singing dunes because when you slide down them, they actually make musical notes.
Yeah, we have dunes on the western side of Michigan. Tony and I have both been there, but not together, but separately. Because that's like a thing you do when you're a kid here. You go to the fucking Sleeping Bear Dunes.
That's like as close to, like catching a wave or anything like that we got around here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you could snowboard down those slopes because they are big. They are really big. It's crazy.
Well, the mountain area where they do have water and trees and, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
because we've had such a couple of good years of rain and snow, all the lakes are full again. So, we could actually go boating probably about an hour and a half from here. But we don't have a boat, so.
Tony and I will drive across the country with our boat. We'll pop it in.
Yeah. Hey, is it vacation time yet? Oh my God. The last time I say we, as in my husband and I, were in a boat. We rented a boat in San Diego and we went out and fished in the bay.
Right.
And it was really, just a little Johnny boat,
Yeah.
little trolling motor. No.
In San Diego, a little boat in San Diego? I mean, can't be that little of a boat.
No, it was, a little aluminum. I don't know what they call them, like a step above a canoe. That's what I call it. Because, you don't want to get up and move around too much.
Right.
It's not like you're on a boat, motherfucker. Not that kind of boat.
Bag of 5 egg soup of frozen children for my family. Adam Westish. You crazy,
Hi,
boy.
Brandon.
Jackie, Casper, Cat Cookie, Mark P.
Sinful Solutions.
Brandon.
Thank you for coming over. Oh my gosh.
Sinful Solutions.
I love
And we
that.
got Gen
We
X
got
George.
23 people in the chat. I
That's
see
so
4
awesome.
thumbs up, but I know that my thing is wrong.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Let me see. Recalculating device, 21 thumbs up. I feel better now. Thank you, guys.
That makes me feel better too.
So,
Thanks.
spiking.
Spike and R. Hi.
Casper million over. Yay. See, advertising works.
Yeah,
If
it
you let
does.
people know where you're going to be, maybe they'll come over and say hi.
I know. Well, I'll tell you, my other show, HBL Radio Nation, we've been on for over a year, and I think we have like 120 some subs. And Benny,
That's not bad for a year.
I know.
dear.
And Benny and I have had 3 shows, and we have 92 subscriptions. Because
And
of
it's free to
advertising.
subscribe, so don't forget to subscribe.
I
Hit
know.
thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. And all of these are YouTube rules. Like, Like when you get a YouTube account, you're supposed to read the rules, and in the rules it says if you find a channel that you like, you have to like it, subscribe to it, and share it. That's the rules.
Right.
And
Well,
I'm a stickler for rules.
Sinful Solution says Diane's background looks like what I assume hell looks like. LOL. It's
That's
my
her
music
studio.
studio, dude. Like,
That's our music studio.
see all these guitars right here? Wait. See all these guitars right here? They go to the ceiling. Like, I don't know if you can see that. I've got 2 keyboards back there. I got a drum kit right here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not.
I want to go down there and play
Probably not
on
'cause of my
everything. I
microphone.
want to play all the guitars. I want to play the drums. Do you have a keyboard down there? I'm sure you do.
I've got
Got a
3.
keyboard?
I got 3 keyboards,
Well, yeah.
including a Fender Rhodes from 1970 or 69 or something. Yeah, that I rehabbed. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I got the goods over here.
Oh my God, all the music we could make.
I got all the microphones. I got 2 PA systems. I've got 3 basses and several guitars.
I got kids.
Exactly why I didn't have any.
I have kids and 1 guitar.
Yeah, so this is
Seriously,
my this is the studio, if you will.
Exactly.
It's
Susan
not hell, I
Thomas.
swear.
You want to do that. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you check all notifications because you have to do that.
There's the disco
If you don't
ball.
check all notifications, then the chances of you being notified are slim to none.
Yeah.
I think those other choices are just there for prosperity. I don't think they really do anything. You have to check all notifications if you want to get notified, because even all notifications are not reliable.
Yeah. Tony, turn
I'm
on
just-
the print symbol for me, please.
YouTube's got a lot of bugs, and
I
you
like
know,
it when Prince is
it'd be nice
rotating
after
above
being
my
here
head.
for almost 20 years that they would work them out. Hey, YouTube, get your bugs, man. You're infested with bugs. And notifications is one of them.
Yep.
Ooh, it's chilly in here. I might have to bundle up. Hi, screen mate. How you doing? Happy Saturday to you.
Yeah. Well, I do have
So,
Diane's music.
did anybody
Did anybody want, babe?
have eggs for breakfast this morning?
No. No, that's why I had to send Tony to the grocery store, and I guess we're going to eat after the show. So
Oh,
it's beer. It's Heineken for breakfast for me. So today's show is going to be very interesting.
I may feel a little hungry.
Woo!
I know how I get when I'm hungry. I'm like, please, leave me alone. And I don't know I'm hungry because my stomach says I'm hungry. I know that I'm hungry because my energy tells me I'm hungry.
Yeah.
See? I don't listen to my stomach. It's a freaking liar.
It's a freaking liar.
I listen to my energy.
Elio,
level.
sure. Hey, man, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah.
Ali?
Yeah, so wow. I mean it's weird how all the fucking people were going, Russia's the hoax. Now we find out the biggest scandal on the fucking planet ever.
Look, there is this documentary that a Dutch channel did on, and it's called The Dubious Friends of Donald Trump.
Ooh, I liked it.
And it has everything you need to know about his collusion with Russia going back years and years.
The dubious what?
And I
Donald
saw
Trump?
this documentary
The dubious,
while he was in office,
the dubious
for
what?
like his first year in office. And I was like, I already knew this, but it actually solidified it for me. Like it wasn't just in my head.
Right.
You know?
The dubious what of Donald Trump?
Sorry?
The dubious what of Donald Trump?
Friends.
Oh, friends. I thought you said trends, but okay.
No.
Friends. Okay.
No,
And I'm like, that
trends
doesn't
are
make
part of the problem.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Now it makes perfect sense.
Now it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, no, it's like it just ties everything together so fucking beautifully
Yeah.
in a nice bow that says this guy is a piece of shit and he's been fucking with the Russians for a long time.
I remember
A
watching Lincoln's Bible a long time ago, and she was pointing out that the Russians have had Donald Trump wrapped around their little pinky finger since the fucking 80s. And,
yes, ma'am. And that's what this documentary tells you.
And part
one
of
the
it,
many things.
So was part of it the guy who was a Russian guy and he got all the televisions for all his hotel rooms from the Russian guy, and that's how they kind of got in? And
he's a dirty bastard. He's a criminal. He's a sneaky, slimy son of a bitch.
Well, honey, we all know that, but what I'm saying is like the details of the matter. Did it start with there? Because that's what I remember Lincoln's Bible saying, that this is how the Russians got in with Trump. They got a Russian who owned a fucking appliance store in America, and they told him to sell TVs cheap to fucking Trump for all his fucking hotel rooms. And that's how they got in. And not only that, how about Rudy Giuliani brooming out all the fucking Italian mob to make room for the Russian mob?
You know what? I can't believe that the Italian mob hasn't, stepped up and said, not for nothing, but this is what we got on Donnie, because they got shit on Donnie and Giuliani too. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know that there's fucking compromise on him. And not only that, he's got Bill Barr's information. He's got Epstein's information. He's got whatever the fucking Russians hacked from the fucking RNC. He's got all this shit to bribe all these Republicans with, and that's why they're still with him. Not.
The Italian mafia wouldn't piss on Donald Trump if he was on fire, because they know what
a piece of shit he is.
What a tool he is.
Yeah.
They never wanted to have anything to do with him. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Ask this Jersey girl. She knows.
Yeah.
You don't have to be from New York to know Donald Trump. He bled down into New Jersey, too.
Yeah. Transactional friends of Donald. Yeah. The Alyosha on Twitch. Yep. Everything is a transaction with him. Even the love of his children and anything like that is all transactional. It's really actually super fucking pathetic. You know?
You got to, I seriously encourage everybody, if you got 45 minutes, run that fucking Dubious Friends of Donald Trump. And
so it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here on YouTube. Let me see. I'll look it up and I'll drop the link. How about that?
Because I rewatched one of the documentaries that's on YouTube about Donald Trump. Like, I saw it when it came out, and it was like 2018-ish, I want to say, and I can't remember which one it was because it was like, there's so many. But this is the one with the shrinks that were in it. The shrinks that wrote that book about the dangerous case of Donald Trump, and they were all silenced, and they were like kicked out of the fucking, of the shrink union or whatever. I forget what it's all called. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Yes, I do.
So they were banned from television talking about how bad Donald Trump was for the country and how he needs the 25th Amendment and he needs to be kicked out, and Donnie's swimming with the fishes. I wish. I wish, Kevin. I really wish. Oh, so that's it? So
Yeah,
there's
3
the link.
casinos. Yeah, that's the link. That's the link.
All right.
Everybody needs to watch that. How you doing, Native Grammy? Seriously, because it's like it's just a perfect bow around everything, and it points to all the way to Putin.
Just like Nancy Pelosi said, all roads lead to Russia
Lead
with
to-
fucking Donald Trump. All of them. Hi, Celery. Hi, Dan. Yeah, it's really unbelievable. Ooh, TV stations wanted to interview David K. Johnson in 2016 about his book, Trump's History, but the U.S. TV equals not so much. Yeah, they didn't want him talking about this in 2015, 2016. In fact, the other day, what's her name? No, wait, what's her name on NBC or MSNBC that took over for Rachel Maddow in her time slot, the 9 o'clock hour? The girl with the brown...
I don't know.
The black hair, and she's got a bob haircut. People in the channel know.
Yeah.
She did a thing on the history of Donald Trump, and I was like, where was the media in 2015 saying this shit then? We knew this shit then. Where the fuck were you? You're fucking 10 years too late, fuckos.
It doesn't have enough hits on it, Celery. That video needs to go viral.
Which one?
It needs the Dubious Friends, the one I just dropped.
Okay.
It
Well,
needs
everybody...
to go viral. A lot of people need to see this because they don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
He's been fucking setting this up for a long time.
Adam Westish is right. The APA, the American Psychological Association, yeah, they were kicked out of they were kicked off TV and being able to talk about Donald Trump because there's like a rule saying that you can't, study a patient that's not like one of your clients. But when you have so much video of this guy that's out there, they can see it's in plain sight. He doesn't need to be a patient for them to assess him and how he talks and how he addresses him, what the shit he says. So, yeah, you're right, Adam. Thank you, honey, for putting the right words in my mouth.
Shit about him this whole time.
What's that?
And have let him skate through all these crimes. I mean, he's been a lifelong criminal.
Yeah.
And he's gotten away with it his whole life. And whose fault is that?
Well,
it's society's fault because society put
Benny,
up with his shit.
I really think that because he and Giuliani were behind taking down the Italian mafia in the fucking 70s and the 80s in New York, that he had like an in with the cops and the FBI turning states' evidence against these motherfuckers while fucking Russians are moving in and buying floors in Trump Tower.
Yes, and baby mills, making fucking babies. Anchor babies.
Yeah, anchor babies from Russia during his whole administration.
Yeah.
I'm talking, though, in the 70s and the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, Giuliani
you don't think
and
he
Trump...
wasn't doing this in the 70s and the 80s?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When Giuliani was mayor of New York, or attorney general in New York City, he was fucking bringing down the Italian mafia with the help of fucking Donald Trump and other fucking people, like Jeffrey Epstein and all those sick fuckers over there. So they were helping bring down the Italian mafia so the Russians could move in. I mean, we all know this, right?
Hey, we got a Russian infestation.
It's the Russian Republican House of Representatives now.
Mm-hmm. And we got to get rid of them. Like in such a big, loud voting way that no matter what he says, it cannot be disputed.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. In fucking one of the Susans in the chat earlier today said in voting in too many numbers or whatever. I'm saying vote tallies that are too big to rig. We need vote tallies that are too big to rig. You can put that on a fucking
in numbers
big
never
to rig.
even imagined is the way I like to
The thing about it is when you say stuff like that, it's better messaging. Vote in numbers too big to rig. It's short, it's quick. Every Democrat needs to fucking, get everybody on board. And we got the South Carolina thing going on now. And guess what? In South Carolina, it's not just Republicans who can vote. It's Democrats and Republicans who can vote. They can all go in and vote for fucking Nikki Haley. Democrats can. And then turn around and vote for Joe Biden in the fucking general.
We got to make this work because this is our last shot at it, you see.
Yeah.
They've got so many things so entangled and embroiled into this motherfucker and his bullshit.
And I think the fucking election fuckery this time around is going to be 10 times worse than it was last time in 2020 and even in 2016.
Now, when he was in office, I recall hearing something about his daughter, or as I like to refer to her as his Franken-daughter wife.
Vanky.
Franken-daughter wife, because he built her from the ground up. You know, he had her made to his specifications. All her plastic surgery are daddy specs.
Oh, yeah. Her round, weirdo jaw, and when she was a teenager, is now becoming nice. Square.
I recall we're hearing that she got patents on Chinese voting machines.
How about she also got patents for body bags just before coronavirus happened?
Yeah, I know, because,
fucking cunt.
She might be a fucking criminal, but she's not stupid.
She's gross, man. I forget how many, and they were trademarks. I don't think they were patents, right? I think they were trademarks. And yeah, I remember the voting machine thing and the body bag thing.
Yeah, so what the fuck, man? What is up with that? Where are these voting machines?
Well, I don't think we want her fucking voting machines from China.
I mean, hi, Wizzy Buff. Are they sliding them under the wire somehow into our fucking system?
Hi, Wizzy. I don't know. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, and Midas Lisa's here too. Hi, honey.
Yeah.
I was finding my red lipstick while you guys were chatting in your chat earlier. Like, where's my red lipstick? I swear I have some somewhere. I want to be a Swiftie today.
Yes, Swiftie Red, baby, Swiftie Red.
So mine's a little darker than Swiftie Red. It's more like Halloween makeup. It's not even real.
Good, Sinful. I appreciate that. I really do. Even in places where you don't think it matters, fucking vote. Vote.
Yep.
Because you don't know what the next person's doing in the secrecy of their own little voting booth. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I think women are going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to vote. I'll vote for Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. And they get in there and they're like, yeah, no, I'm going to be voting for fucking Joe Biden because I don't want my rights and my daughter's rights and my grandchildren's rights to be taken away.
And the whole fucking country go to shit because he wants to be a fucking dictator. There's that part, too.
And we knew they were not going to stop at Rome, motherfuckers. We knew it.
No,
we told you.
It's not.
We told you. Nobody'd fucking listen, and they were calling us fucking hysterical. That's not what a Nazi
invasion does.
They were calling us hysterical for going, this is going to go further. This is going to get worse. It's going to be a fucking shitstorm. Nobody's going to know what the law is. It's going to be a fucking nightmare, and women are caught in the middle.
And it just keeps rolling. And
fuck you and your IVF and fucking embryos are fucking children. Well, guess what? If a fucking embryo was a child, if a child was equal to an embryo, then go ahead, put your fucking baby in the freezer and see what the fuck happens, fucko.
Yeah. Be careful, because you might have some people out there who would actually try something like that.
Well,
Because
satire.
that's
I'm
how
saying
stupid
satire.
some of these people are.
That's what I mean. They're sick. All they want is fucking control over women. They want to make this goddamn country a fucking Handmaid's Tale. And I swear to God, I'm not going to fucking let that shit happen to me. I mean, you're not going to let that happen. All the women in the fucking chat are not going to let that fucking happen.
Mm-mm.
And all
Hell
the
no.
men who support us are going to be like, double middle fingers in the air. Fuck you. You aren't going to do this to our fucking women.
Exactly. Because you know what? There's more of us than them to start with. Okay? We got to outvote them, not only all the women, but all us women's men.
Yes.
Folk.
We want
You
you
need
guys
to
to be more
step up.
vocal about this. Not just let women
Yes.
talk about this. Be like, no,
That's right.
no, not on my fucking
This is
watch.
not just a man issue. This is a human issue.
Yeah.
This is our freedom issue. This is our female health and continued fucking promise of a country.
All men are created equal. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're putting a middle fucking fingers in the air to everything that the fucking Constitution of the United States stands for. You're going to use your fucking Bible to control my body when it's separation of church and state? We are not a Christian
I don't
nation.
fucking think so.
Fuck you.
We're not a Christian nation.
We didn't start that way, and we're not going to fucking end that way.
Nope.
Not on my fucking watch. And I don't care if I have to get out in the streets. There's a couple reasons why I wasn't out in the streets. I threw my fucking back out. That's why. How the fuck am I supposed to march in the streets when I can barely walk to the bathroom?
You know what I find beautiful about protesting is, a lot of places you don't have to march unless you're in a march, but you can stand just about anywhere and carry a sign and protest.
Sure. Absolutely.
That's why I had my car painted "Vote" all over it in blue letters.
Mm-hmm.
Because no matter where I go, I'm reminding people they need to vote. And
Yeah.
subliminally letting them know they need to vote blue.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not a goddamn thing.
Freedom of speech, baby.
I got it. There's all kinds of hoopties driving around out here. Mine don't look any worse than anybody else's. It's my art car. It's my vote art car.
Communist
I
robot.
know. I love your kitty ears, by the way. They were a good choice.
Thank you.
Meow.
Yeah.
Now, the best thing is Adam Westish's cat meowing. I think because it grew up around frogs, it thinks it needs to sound like a frog. So when it meows, it's like, do you have that on video? Do you have the audio? No. It's like, meow, meow.
Hi, Carl. Morning, Carl.
It's really cute. Those are his frogs. And that's what his cat sounds like, too. We tease him about it. Hey, Carl.
There's just so many glitches to this whole fucking them banning,
They've been
or
in
fucking
deep with Russia.
It's just,
So
they haven't thought it out at all.
I read up on the McCarthy hearings because Lincoln's Bible brought that up during her show last night on the 5-8. And she said, guess what? I think it was all bullshit. We were talking 1954. They were doing the Red Scare, and they were all in with the fucking red. How about Lee Harvey Oswald, the guy who supposedly whacked fucking JFK, in with the Russians in Cuba before the assassination. He was in the not the Mexican. What did I say? In with the Russians, and he was in the Russian embassy in Cuba before he assassinated JFK.
Yeah. Why? It's like you
You
don't
gonna
have
tell
to
me-
be a rocket scientist to figure all this shit out.
You gonna tell me
This
this
is
shit is
bad.
new?
Russia has been trying to fuck with the United States and
Forever.
has wanted it forever. Yeah, basically. Too bad, Russia.
Well, I think it was a big, she was like saying, I think that whole thing, the McCarthy thing, was a big obfuscation because they were all in with the disinformation and putting fucking, Jewish filmmakers in prison.
Yeah. This is
With
nothing
Reagan,
new.
hold
It's
on,
been
with
going on
Reagan
for a
and
long
John
time.
Wayne, with Reagan and John Wayne calling out who they thought was a commie. And then Reagan gets in as president. Come on, people, can we put the fucking dots together? The thing about it is that a lot of people don't know this fucking history. This shit, this shit was way before I was born.
This is one of the big reasons why I have such a contentious bone for Hollywood. Because they're complicit in creating MAGA. You know what I mean?
Well,
MAGA thinks The Simpsons is a real life family drawn in cartoon form. So it's made that Simpsons behavior acceptable. This is how all families are. They don't look at it as a
cartoon.
Comedy sketch.
Yeah, as a cartoon. Yeah.
Right. Jerry Springer's another show that fucked people up. Allowed them to get out there and act just as foolish as they wanted to, under the guise that it was for something acceptable.
And how about
resolution?
14 years of The fucking Apprentice with
Oh my God.
Donald Trump being pumped up as this rich guy.
Yeah, this great business guy. All the while, if it wasn't for The Apprentice, Donald Trump would have fell off into the fucking edge of obscurity because he was on the fucking, the bricks. Financially.
Mark Burnett went to Russia and he wanted to do a documentary TV show on fucking Vladimir Putin, and Putin said, no, I want you to do one for Trump. Make him president. Mark Burnett.
I believe
tapes.
that.
Even Noel Castler today, because Donald Trump was spewing, all I can see is the fucking black people last night in a fucking speech he did last night. Because he's like, the lights are so bright. And he was supposed to be talking in front of a whole bunch of black people, and it was all white people. And, it was just like everything with this guy is so fucking phony. But on top of it, it's like, Noel Castler was like, how about, you remember in the 70s when you were sued and you lost because you and your daddy wouldn't rent apartments to fucking black people? Yeah, everybody in New York knew all this
all
shit.
Documented information.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like any of it's secret.
Yeah.
None of it. He's done all the shit out in the open and has gotten away with it. That shit needs to stop. Because if there's one cockroach, there's many.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree.
And people are fucking struggling from paycheck to paycheck, and these cocksuckers are fucking robbing us blind.
And they've been doing so for a long time.
Yes.
This is not new.
They pretty much almost obliterated the
trickle
middle class.
down economics in the 80s with fucking Reagan. Can we all just give a double middle finger in the air to that one? Because that fucking never happened. The only trickle down that works is this. Beer trickling down my throat. That's the only thing that actually works.
Period.
This is supposed to be a
Fucking
country that protects its
economics.
citizens and has their best interest at heart.
You fucking
And
kidding
none
me?
of that's been going on.
No.
And it needs to fucking start.
I saw
It starts with us.
Yeah.
Demanding, it starts with us demanding that we put good people in office who have our best interest at heart, who are actually going to do their fucking job.
I think major new laws need to be passed.
Oh
One,
yeah, that's another
we
thing.
talked about this last show. The only good thing Donald Trump did was expose all those little loopholes that these politicians get to jump through. So you have to be able, if you want to run for office, number one, if you want to run for president, you have to not only show your taxes, but you have to pass a security test and a fucking
psychological evaluation.
Yeah, thank you. And then same with all the fucking senators and Democrat, all of them. I don't care. Dems,
Everybody.
Republicans.
Yeah, it doesn't
I don't
matter what
care.
the party
You have
is.
a criminal record, you're out. You're out.
That's right.
No more
What, you
fucking.
had a drunk driving charge? No, I'm sorry, you made a really bad choice
You're
in your
out.
personal life. What makes me think you're going to make a good choice in our country's life?
Yeah.
Sorry, nope.
No.
That's what needs to happen. We need to be more demanding. We need to make our employees work for us.
Marjorie Taylor Greene wanted a pardon before she was even fucking sworn in.
That's because she was dirty before she was sworn
Because
in.
I think she's a fucking J5 bomber. Oh, satire. J5 bomber, J5 bomber. I think she's the J5 bomber. Prove me fucking wrong.
She outed herself because, every fucking projection is a confession with these people.
Yeah.
Whatever
You
they
get
say
nothing.
we're doing
You lose.
is what they're doing.
Every
And
accusation
It's
is a
blatantly
confession.
obvious.
Yes. We've been watching the pattern for too fucking long now. I'm fucking sick of it.
It's like coloring the same fucking picture over and over again.
Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, it's really getting to the point where Democrats are beating their head against a brick wall going, has anybody noticing this? Is anybody seeing this? Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And then you got Jim Jordan out there with his sleeves rolled up, and he's like, oh, our Russian spy, or our witness turned out to be a Russian spy. Oh, it is what it is, and it doesn't change the fundamental facts.
Right up there.
I feel like I'm
Some of them right up there.
Come on. Oh, it was a J6 was just a peaceful protest. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you see the video of the dude shooting a gun in the air that was on the scaffolding? That was new footage that came out. I don't know. It must have been like 2 weeks ago. I did retweet it in my Twitter, but I don't know how the fuck you'd find it now. Yeah. Beware of a second constitutional convention. Some Republicans want to force one. Well, people on streets. It's a
Of course she was
terrible.
a bully, Kevin. She's still a bully. She's still that fucking 9-year-old bully in the playground.
My God. I bet she was like the one that was picked on in high school. And now she's like, now I'm going to get them all back.
Exactly. What's her name? Did a movie like that years ago. What the hell is that? Stockard Channing. Where she was a big, girl in school and everybody picked at her and then she got all gorgeous.
Famous
and she
and-
came back and reaped sweet revenge on them. Like that.
Right.
But it's the opposite because she was a victim and where, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not a victim. She's
just
a bitch.
a white, privileged little bitch.
Yep. That's all.
I see it. All right, Tony, you jump in. You jump in. I have to run upstairs and I have to get a beer. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. Hurry up. I'll have a sip of water for you.
What? I don't do this.
Yes, you do.
This is not my thing. You see
This
this
is
in
not your
bad
thing.
television.
I'll just play.
This is just bad.
I'll just play some drops.
To defend the church against all enemies of Christ.
Not today, Brandon. Not today. Today's not going to be a teddy bear stream. I'll let you know, honey. I'll let you know when we'll do it, okay?
We'll work on it.
Because we're working on it. Do you think I like sitting in all this plainness with this naked teddy bear? You know where the teddy bear is? It's holding my phone up right now. It's right there next to my dad with my phone. Yes, she was wonderful and wicked emergency. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
It's on my Twitter page.
How about no?
All right, sorry. That
How
was,
about yes?
that was quick.
Suzanne, I agree, honey. I agree 100%.
What's that?
Stockert's birthday was last week. Holy shit. How old is she?
Fraud against the federal government. Yep.
No, Brandon, you can't join this stream, dear. This is not a Brandon stream because this is Benny and Diane channel.
No, I don't think they were duped. They were in on it with him. Bill Barr knew
Yeah.
this whole fucking shit was a fucking fallacy before he fucking quit. All of it. They've been investigating this shit since 2014. They've been going after fucking Hunter Biden. That's when all this shit started.
2014.
And then they used
10 fucking
and then they
years.
yes, and then they brought it out in 2018 when Biden said he was going to run.
Yep. They had it all set up, ready to hit the rails if it needed to.
Yep.
Mhm.
The whole Hunter Biden laptop. Hunter Biden laptop.
Now, a
Hunter
warning.
Biden. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden and his junk.
Oh my gosh.
Hunter Biden and his junk.
How about, wait a minute. Marjorie Taylor Greene showed pictures of Hunter Biden's dick on the floor of the House because of Russian disinformation. She's so fucked.
Oh my God. Who was it? Gosart that read the porn? Was it Gosart?
No, it was Kennedy.
I'm sorry.
Kennedy. Not RFK. What the fuck is his name? Fucking from like, I forget where he's from. Mississippi.
I put some lube on and got
This
him
guy.
on his knees.
This guy. What the fuck is his name?
God.
It's
I
like
can't believe
John
that
Kennedy
was
or
on the
something.
floor either. No, that's not Kennedy.
Yeah, his last name's Kennedy.
Stop.
I swear to God, what the fuck is his
Hey,
name right
Five
now?
Eggs, give us some input here.
Anybody? What's his fucking name?
Roll that
Put
beautiful
some
bean
lube
footage.
on. Adam Westa should know.
Yes, Elizabeth, we all know where Hunter's laptop has been.
I'm sitting on it right now, baby.
John Kennedy.
John Kennedy, yeah.
It is Kennedy.
Yeah, his name is John Kennedy. I told you.
Oh, I didn't
And where
know.
he's a rep from
Thank you,
where
guys.
though? From the South somewhere.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
yeah. Of
he
course.
doesn't look like he has any teeth.
No, and you know
Isn't
what?
Isn't that appropriate?
You know what I get from him? I get from him this. Okay, now, just my opinion. In my humble opinion,
You're allowed that. Still in America.
I think he's a cross-dresser. I think he goes home and dresses in his wife's clothes and puts on a wig and makeup and jewelry and walks
You'd
around
be surprised
in
at
like
how many
grandma high
guys
heels.
do that.
And you know the reason why I think that because his lips look like mine. The next day, they're still stained from the lipstick he was
the
wearing
lipstick.
the night before. And only women would understand this shit.
Oh,
That's seriously what I think. And
the
so,
girl most likely to. Okay.
What's
Thank
that?
you, honey. The name of the Stockard Channing movie was The Girl Most Likely To.
oh, right. I love Stockard Channing. She's an excellent actress.
She's a badass.
Yes, it's a sad thing. Rhodes Scholar, whose accent changed when he switched from Dem to Republican. He switched from Dem to Republican too? I didn't fucking know that.
Isn't that great? Anybody can be bought, it seems.
Wow. That's been happening a lot. They get voted in as a Democrat, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, well, I don't like the Democratic Party. I'm gonna switch.
That's the plan. That's why you gotta, check on who you're voting for.
Yeah, that's why
Because you have to check their record and see what they've been up to.
That's why I really like mail-in voting, you guys. Because I get to sit home in front of my computer and I get to look up every single judge and every single fucking person that's running. And I get to look at their record and I get to see what they're like out there in the sphere. And I'll tell you, there's times when I'm like, yeah, I thought I was going to vote for this guy, but I'm not going to vote for this guy because he seems like a douche. So,
Miss T. Marie, Lindsay is a flat out flamer, and he's lived in denial his whole life because of his Southern upbringing. You're not allowed to be yourself. You have to be what your Bible says and your preacher says. So
yeah,
he's a deep closeted queen. Trust me.
And Celery's also right. He's a Rhodes Scholar. He went to fucking Harvard, and he never talked like that. And then as soon as he gets on the floor of the house, he's like, oh yeah, I gotta turn on that Southern accent just to prove.
I got a picture of Hunter's hog.
Son of a bitch. No, I went. What was that sign that she has? It should be just a picture of Hunter's dick outside her office. Remember, she put up that sign that was like, it's only men and women, and people keep putting a meme up there of a different picture. Yeah. It should be just, I'm so obsessed with this picture. Oh my God, I can't even take it. Like, oh my God, I've never seen a dick that big. Oh my God.
The price is wrong, bitch.
She's so obsessed with Hunter Biden's dick. It's hilarious.
I know. He'll be in the closet forever. He'll never, and that's like being in prison. I'm sorry.
He made his bed.
Yeah, no. He made his own choices. Nobody forced him to do what he's doing and comply.
The funny thing is nobody in the Democratic Party gives a shit whether he's fucking gay or not. Nobody gives a shit. You know what? Nope. We will give a shit is when the videotapes come out that he was doing little boys. That's when we're gonna fucking be upset.
We'll give a shit.
That's when we'll give a shit. If it's an adult fucking consensual fucking thing, I don't give two shits. Why do you think he flipped? Why do you think he flipped on one game of golf? You think Donald Trump had it on his little cell phone? Oh, Russian compromat from fucking Vladdy? They was doing little boys in Russia? I mean, it could be fucking true. That's what I think. Because why the fuck would he turn on a fucking dime like that? You don't turn on a dime for no fucking reason.
Because they got dirt on him. That's why.
That's why. And it's dirt so bad that it could
and
land him in.
It's so obvious, yes. And it's all just so painfully obvious that anybody with a lick of common sense can see what's going on, or anybody who's paying attention, because there's a lot of people with a lick of sense who don't pay attention.
And once you crime for him once, he's got
That's
you.
it.
He's got you by the balls. He's got you by the short and curlies, and you ain't going nowhere.
Buddy. Just like that.
And it's really funny. We weren't noticed. Mike Johnson. Everybody, when he became speaker, like, where the fuck did this motherfucker come from? Nobody fucking knew him. He's like silent fucking Little weirdo, creepy fucking guy from fucking Louisiana. Where the fuck did he come from? And then all of a sudden, all the Republicans are all like, oh yeah, we need to back him. Come to find out, who was funding his fucking elections? Russians. Oh, big fucking surprise.
That's a lot of words.
God damn.
I do too, Elizabeth.
I think they're all a giant
Actually,
international sex.
I want to
child
share
trafficking.
something with you. My
I
husband
agree.
wrote a story, an outline for a story, let's just say, probably 10 years ago. And that's what it's about. And it's based on the story. It's written around the song, Take the Money and Run.
Okay.
The screenplay's written around that song, and it's about a child trafficking ring. And it's an excellent, most excellent story. I wish somebody would pick it up and fucking write it properly. Because my husband's not a writer, but he's got an excellent story in that story that he came up with.
Well, it's hard not to think that, Elizabeth, because guess what? You got Epstein in there. And Epstein's got shit on the fucking royal family. They got shit on fucking Bill Clinton. They got shit on fucking... Funny thing is, Bill Clinton's trip. Bill Clinton never went to the island. He went to, like, other countries on his fucking airplane. Not the island, per se. So, okay, so Bill Clinton is in there. You got Prince Andrew. You got Trump all over the fucking place. You got... What's that fucking lawyer douchebag fucking that wore his panties? And he's like, oh, I got a massage, but I was wearing my panties.
Douchewitz.
Dershowitz.
Douchewitz. Tony said.
And you blew it!
And you blew it. Fucking assholes.
Yeah. Everything they scream about is what they're doing. And it's got to stop.
How about
Reality's got to
Rudy?
snap back into place.
Rudy caught literally putting his hands down his pants in the Borat fucking movie.
With somebody he thought was a teenager.
Yes. Sick fuck.
Kiss my ass.
I love that
Fucking
Sacha
hell.
Baron Cohen put that fucking shit out right away. It was like, I'm not even waiting for the movie. Here you go. Because I remember he put that shit out before the movie came out. If I remember correctly. I will light him up. Smoke a little weed.
Yep, you're right, Susan. You're absolutely right. Motherfuckers.
Courtroom.
Reality is garbage.
Do you know what they do
You
to
know,
soft,
God damn.
bald,
It's good to live
overweight
in
Republicans in prison?
a truth-based reality type of existence, because anything else is futile.
Well,
Look what happened to Lindsay. He can't live in truth and reality, and he's fucked his whole life up
and he just,
hard.
on Twitter, he just was out there going, oh, the Biden administration hasn't done shit for Ukraine. Well, guess what? He just voted down for funding for fucking Ukraine. Fuck you,
Yeah,
you
hello.
critical piece of shit. You think we don't fucking know this shit? You think we can't find this shit out? Really? It really fucking pisses me off that they
Isn't
think
there
that we're
some
so
way
fucking
that
dumb.
Isn't there some way that Biden can override these motherfuckers and say, well, we're doing it anyway?
Well,
Isn't
that's what
there-
I'm saying. He's getting student loans forgiven, even though the Supreme Court said, nah, we don't want that because, you know, it wouldn't be fair to the people who paid their...
Yeah.
Do you mean the rich people who paid their shit off? You know?
Yeah.
So, I could go into this further, but I won't. But what I'm saying is he's going around, and not only that, he's also getting arms to fucking Ukraine without the fucking house. And he's doing it Because he's a fucking smart man, and he's been in this fucking business for 50
He knows
fucking
his
years,
shit.
and he knows how to fucking...
He's been in
He knows how
politics
to-
his whole life.
He knows how to do the runaround all these fucking horse shit, bullshit, fucking
Oh,
fuckos who want to fuck with our fucking democracy.
oh.
This is what I knew I was going to get into today. Knew I was going to get pissed.
Listen, Diane.
I feel like
It's
shouting
it's like that, and
McShellface.
that's the way it is.
Feel like little Malcolm Nance going, come on, will you people fucking wake up and look at it? They're trying to control women, and they want to fucking have all the rich people own and take over
actually,
everything.
they're not trying. They're literally doing it in
Yes.
places.
Mhm.
Okay? So if this isn't a call to reality for anybody with a vagina, I'm going to say, come on, ladies. And if you know somebody with a vagina that votes for Trump, you need to bitch slap them.
I see.
I'm just kidding. You need to give them a reality check, though.
Yeah.
Seriously. Because I see
I'm
a
like,
lot of
do you
people
have-
complaining
Do you
about
have
their
children?
MAGA
Do you have
family.
grandchildren? Do
But
you have
not
any
once-
nieces and nephews?
Not once do I
anything?
see them saying, I try to talk to them like every day, or, they don't try to resolve it. Because they get flustered because people don't listen. But you cannot dispute facts.
No.
If you bring facts to people right in their face, they can no longer deny knowing the facts.
The problem is they want to live on Earth too, where the Earth is flat and Donald won the fucking election and science is wrong about vaccines, and they want to live in Earth too, where it's fucking none of this shit is real. They're not living in a reality.
No, they're not. They're
living in a
television
fantasy
fucking
land.
idiots. Television idiots. They're vidiot bots.
Hi, Zonny. It's really fucking disturbing to see how many people still fucking follow him. But when you look at the fucking CPAC this weekend, man, there was nobody there. It was crickets. The place was fucking empty.
And they all burn
It was
in
a
hell.
good fucking feeling to see that it was empty.
It was a good feeling, and it gives me hope. But then, 5 minutes later, something else happens that fucking dashes my hope again.
Yeah.
This is the most nauseating fucking roller coaster ride I've ever been on.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. I feel like, ooh, this is good, and oh, that's bad, and ooh, this is good, and oh, that's bad.
that's how you develop post-traumatic stress.
Well, I think we all have it after the Trump years. We've been going through this shit
Yeah.
for fucking 10 years, man. This is not
That's
like...
one of the ways that you develop post-traumatic stress. There's many ways. That's one of them.
when you've been going through this fucking day in and day out, first of all, during his administration, waking up white knuckling the goddamn steering wheel going, fuck, is he going to steer us right the fuck into fucking nuclear
My heartbeat
war?
still hasn't settled down from his 4 years in office. Are you fucking kidding me?
Son of a bitch. And then
I don't think I breathed for 4 years.
And then you got
Do you know,
fucking COVID.
while he was in office, I was eating 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
Eating.
Because of that whole white knuckle feeling.
Oh, honey, you should have seen the wall of Heineken we had during the fucking COVID, because we couldn't return any of it. In Michigan, you have to return your bottle. They're worth 10 cents. And you pay for it when you pick them up. And so you want to take them back because, you
got
get money
point
back.
there, Tim.
And they
Seriously.
recycle them. And so, yeah. And so we had literally the wall of Heineken. I swear, being in a rock band for fucking 20 years, I never drank that much.
Right now.
You know?
Yeah.
I've been drinking more because of Donald Trump ever than I ever have, even when I was in a rock band playing 5 nights a week in a bar and people were handing me shots of fucking Jägermeister. I could drown in Jägermeister if I wanted to.
He's been detrimental to millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people's health, and he's been responsible
and
for
we are
millions of
not
deaths.
gonna let this fucking shit happen again. No fucking way. No fucking way, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. These fucking fascists, Christo-fascist fucking Republicans. Really?
And we have to be real in society as well with our stance.
I tried to quit smoking, and then Trump won POTUS. Exactly. Tony and I were ready to quit smoking, and 9/11 happened. Tony and I were ready to quit smoking, and then Trump got in fucking office, and fucking all bets were off. I got you, Miss T. Marie.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of cannabis, but I don't really drink. I drink cannabis too. This is a good spot for a plug.
Yeah, there you go.
This is put out by PBR. It's 100 milligrams of THC in a delicious can of raspberries. It comes in several different flavors. It's really good. What do they call it there? Wild raspberry high tea. Now, most people, their regular dosage would be like 10 milligrams.
Well, so that's for me.
There is a dosing chart on the can, so you can tell how much you've had.
We rule.
But yeah, this is made by Pabst Blue Ribbon. The old beer company is now making lovely cannabis-infused, delicious, non-alcoholic beverage.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah.
Here's your commercial.
Yeah. And we're not sponsored by them. Too bad. I would love to be sponsored by all the cannabis people.
Oh my gosh, yes. Hey, Tommy
pills,
Chong, where are you, man?
Oh my God. I literally was watching, what was it? Trey Crowder. And he did a dick pill commercial, and I went, psh, I'm out because of your dick pill commercials. Bye,
I'll see
fuckos.
you later, alligator.
Really?
Yeah,
you seem you push during your show. You're advocate for women. You have children. You know, and you're against all the horseshit of the Republicans. But
and
you're
gonna
push
promote dick pills. Seriously?
Motherfuck.
Hello.
I don't know. Do you guys understand why that rubs us wrong?
Do you know who crushes
out there?
Erectile dysfunction pills and snorts them and drinks Red Bulls with them? I wonder who does that.
I wonder if the guys realize how fucking offensive that is to us. Women.
They have no idea. None. I'll tell you that now from my experience of knowing men all my life.
I love passionate people too, Rose Blake. Thank you for showing up, love. Yeah,
all men who give a fuck should be as infuriated as we are.
Jim the Geek goes, boner pills go against the will of God. Yes, they do. Yes, sir.
Yes, they do, because God said, you're done, son.
You're done, son.
You're a dead digit. You got no business procreating.
That James Bond shit never happens in real life. Professionals don't do that.
So this is my first time trying the raspberry. I've had the peach and the mango, and they were quite delightful. So
I know how.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Let's do a social.
From the legal state of California.
I'll drink my beer and you drink your weed.
Oh, it's yummy. Stop. It tastes like raspberries. The raspberries taste like raspberries. The mangoes tasted like mangoes. And the orange tasted like orange. That's delicious. Thank you, PBR. for
God
stepping into
made
the
certain
21st
men
century.
unable to procreate for a reason. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just, and how about this one? Why the fuck is Fani Willis on the fucking stand in the case where Donald Trump made an hour-long phone call to Brad fucking Worthless Burger?
This is.
And
It's
why
all his
is her
fucking reality show.
Why is
This is
her
part
money?
of his reality show.
Why
You
is
know what fucking creeps me out? Is that they're doing this to her at all.
That's what I mean. Why? Why is her
Because
money
it's
and
part
the
of his
men she
fucking
dates?
reality show.
Why is it the money and the men she dates even a fucking
It has nothing
subject
to do with it.
in a fucking election
Nothing.
case against Donald Trump? Can anybody fucking explain that to me? Hey, men out there, got any fucking mansplaining you want to do about that one? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I was so fucking pissed. And I'm like, why is she even there defending this shit? Why does her dad have to come out there and be like, yeah, I taught her to fucking keep cash around. By the way, all women do this. I have a secret $100 bill stashed in my wallet at all fucking times. I still do. And I barely go anywhere and I don't need it.
Pin money. Gotta have your pin money. Emergency money.
You gotta have emergency money just in case. What the fuck? 45 tape, grab him by the pussy.
That's the way I was taught.
Crickets. They called it locker room talk. Are you
Think I'm gonna barf?
kidding me?
Think I'm gonna barf?
That motherfucker should have been done that would have sunk any other presidential candidate.
I like that, Jim. Limp dick is God's way of saying it's time for you to switch spewing your accumulated wisdom to the world. Start switching to spewing your accumulated wisdom instead of your accumulated.
It should be Jim the Genius, not Jim the Geek.
Stop. Did you see that, Laura? It's 10 milligrams or 100 milligrams, honey.
They're terrified of strong professional black women.
Good,
On every
one
level,
missed.
black women got Joe elected. That's absolutely right. And who are the major warning signs? Black ladies. We've known
Trump
this for a
show
long
is over.
Oh, yes. You can't play that enough, honey.
Donald Trump show is over.
You can't play that enough.
Donald Trump show is over.
Oh, I could just live on that every day.
I can't wait. I can't wait. This is the worst show I've ever seen. I thought The Apprentice was bad.
No, I want to see the Hillary clip. I want to see
never
the
saw The
Hillary clip.
Apprentice.
Please. I already asked for it. I mean, yeah, you're Jim the Genius, not Jim the Geek, babe.
That's true, Susan. I wasn't fucking happy with that judge either. I was very displeased, as I stated in the chat.
You know why I think he did it, though? Is so that Trump couldn't appeal and say it was a sham. And then the whole thing would have gotten fucking thrown out and they would have had to fucking start all over again.
That's nice Pollyanna thinking, but,
No, it's actually a legal thing. Because
to me, I want to see what's going on. I want to know how the judge feels, and he just didn't seem to be giving a fuck, like at all. Like he just let it go on and
Susan,
on.
Susan, if Donald Trump is in the fucking courtroom, it's going to be out of control no matter what, because the guy is a fucking menace to society.
Yes, he's an animal.
We have been watching it from. He's literally tweeting out shit about E. Jean Carroll while he needs to be paying $83 million to fucking E. Jean Carroll. He won't shut up about E. Jean. How about you shut up? In fact, she could sue him again because he fucking brought her name up again. I'm saying, E. Jean, do it, bitch. I love you. You got balls of steel. Letitia James, balls of steel. Fani Willis, balls of steel. all the fucking women that have been out there bringing his ass down. How about Stormy fucking
They got some
Daniels?
testicles. They got some testicles.
Stormy
They got some
fucking
lovely big old
Daniels.
testicles. Shake your testicles. Just shake your testicles.
Shimmy. Do the shimmy. Tony's like, what's going on here?
Seriously, that's our trademark is our tits, man. So, we might as well sack up and fucking just,
Hillary
fight
Clinton
for our lives.
calling him a puppet. And he goes, I'm not a puppet. You're a puppet. And then she finishes her fucking sentence and
This is what we've
she
been
was
saving
right
the top
about
for, ladies.
everything. She was right about everything, Hillary. I'll fucking die, man. I'm going to take Stephanie Miller's line. I'll die, man. She was not our
When
fucking
she was
president.
standing there and saying it, I could physically feel the lump in her throat because she knew what the fuck shitstorm was coming.
Fuck yeah.
And nobody listened.
No, because
I
no
could physically
man
feel
would vote
her
for a
emotions.
woman. They don't want to vote. They didn't like her suit. They didn't like the way she laughed. They didn't like the way she did her hair. Fuck you. She was the most qualified woman in history to run our fucking...
That's what we want. We want qualified people doing the job.
Yeah, I don't want fucking Oprah. No more fucking celebrities
no more
for fucking...
celebrities, man. Get the fuck over it, America. The celebrities are not here to save the country. They're here to be celebrities. That's their drive in life. They're celebrities.
And you gotta love, and the reason why I'm wearing red lipstick today, which is kind of hardly tell, but is because Taylor Swift
I gotta refresh mine.
Donated $100,000 to the lady that died who got shot in
Go Taylor.
who had kids that got shot in fucking Kansas City during the Super Bowl parade thing. They were doing a GoFundMe and she just dropped a fucking $100,000 in there. I love Taylor Swift. I've never listened to a record. I've never listened to a whole entire fucking one of her songs. I don't have to. She's a good fucking person. She's done good in this world. She tips the elevator person in the fucking...
I wish we could, have a lot more Taylor Swifts. Instead of these shallow little, things that run around.
Why do you think the right is so terrified of her?
They can't wait to get their new boobies and their new lips and their new cheeks and their new chins,
Why do you think they're all
That's
terrified?
tragic to me.
Why do you think all these white, mediocre men are terrified of women like Taylor fucking Swift? Just lame. Super lame. Oh my God. And your daddy pushed you up there and in the world, and you got all your connections through your daddy's law firms and your whatevers, and oh yeah, but you're totally mediocre. But women and people of color and anybody in the LGBT community have to fucking work twice, 3 times, 4 times harder to prove that they are worth one of these little tiny mediocre men. It's fucking
Tony.
astonishing.
What?
I have a question, and I have to ask before I forget because that happens. I'm sorry, honey. Diane, I'm sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to interrupt her.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you have the capacity to play that dick rant that I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
Of that baby?
No, the dick rant.
Which one is that?
The one in your car.
My dick rant.
It was the one in your car from like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I requested this one, and that just to refresh everybody's memory that Hillary was right, and so I want him to share that first, and then we'll go for yours. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, can we go to that? Yeah. This is what I wanted. Just a refresher.
I don't know how to fucking play it. See, I don't have the audio set up for it yet. Shit.
Could you hear that?
Sounds fine.
Could you hear that, Benny?
I heard it.
Yeah, but it's not coming through the show.
Oh, it's not coming on the video.
Right.
So... capture entire screen?
No.
You can do the whole thing.
Hey, Nick Rich.
I gotta capture the... Let me see if it plays now. No, it's not doing it.
I keep thinking of the drag queen who stopped that shooter with his heels. Yes, Elizabeth. I keep thinking of the drag queen who stopped that shooter with his heels.
The old high heel trick.
No, I'm telling you, man. You know, there's shit ton more of us than there are of them. And I feel I have days of full optimism. But I also know that we have a shitstorm of fucking Russian disinformation and plants in our own fucking government. And we have... this is the fight of our lives. This is us before we come fucking Germany 1930. This is us saying fuck you to Hitler before Trump becomes Hitler.
Yeah.
And
basically.
the world goes to fucking shit because if we go down,
the
rest of democracies around the world go down.
It's a chain reaction. It's not just us. And if people don't think that either, then they're fucking out of their mind. I'm like, these people like to go visit other countries, even the rich people and people with means. And if this motherfucker gets into office again, there's no visiting other countries anymore.
Ooh.
There's no world travel.
The good thing I mentioned.
Let me see if this works.
Okay. Can you see it?
I don't know if there's audio. No, there isn't. No.
Okay, see the video on the stream.
Yeah, but then I gotta do audio capture too. So audio capture.
Let the producer produce in silence.
Fuck.
Okay, well.
Let me see if this works.
It's like, stop making me talk. I'm trying to produce.
No, I'm doubling up.
Has no respect for this person.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit that the Russians have engaged in cyber attacks against the United States of America, that you encouraged espionage against our people, that you are willing to spout the Putin line, sign up for his wish list, break up NATO, do whatever he wants to do, and that you continue to get help from him because he has a very clear favorite in this race. So I think that this is such an unprecedented situation. We've never had.
Yeah, it's not the best, but yeah, we get the picture.
It's from somebody's TV, you can tell, but you know what? You're the puppet. No, you're the puppet. Fuck you, you childish little fucking bitch, and your fully owned subsidiary, fucking goddamn the Kremlin. Fuck you.
That made my blood pressure go up a little bit. I can feel it.
Well, that's what I mean. It's fucking bullshit, and I will always fucking be mad.
Sat there and she nailed exactly everything that he's saying he's gonna do right now.
Nailed it.
But her pantsuit.
And the way she laughs.
But the blowjob. Please.
The blowjob. Impeachment over a blowjob. Oh, then let's posthumously impeach fucking JFK for having sex with half his staff, for fuck's sake. Can I get a beer or should I get it?
I got it.
All right. goddamn, I'm so fucking, it makes me my blood boil. We've been fighting the same fucking battle forever.
Yeah, I gotta make
Patriarchy, misogyny,
share screen.
Racism, women hating man club. Oh yeah, they just hate the fucking women and they just don't want those. Just stay barefoot, pregnant, and shut the fuck up in the kitchen.
Just turn your whole arm sideways.
How about this? I'll fucking do all of it.
Oh,
a lot of women already have.
Diane.
No, a lot of women already have done all of it. They've had the babies. They've had the careers. They do cook up a fucking storm. They do. They're the captain of their fucking own ships.
They hate that we are good at stuff.
And then we can multitask.
Yes.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
There's so much psychological damage going on with the male as far as understanding females.
And we're all supposed to look
goes.
like fucking supermodels on top of it.
Yeah. Well, of course, there's that too.
Oh, they can so suck my dick. I don't care anymore.
Hey, can you play my dick video, Tony?
Yeah, where's the dick video?
Successful.
I don't fucking know where it is.
What was the headline, babe? Do you know what it said on your channel?
It's not on my channel.
Oh,
I just sent you a clip.
On Instagram?
I don't know. Yes, I guess. Where else would I send you a clip, Tony?
I don't fucking know.
Avango.
Bafangu. Yeah. I need a beer, but I'm working.
I need a beer, but I'm working. Jackie,
we just read
honey,
at the same time.
Oh my God. It's fucking Saturday and you're at work and I hate that for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. What, you got like an hour, 2 hours left? You can have a beer then. Get off work and who knows, we might even still be here for
as many as you want. As many as you need.
It's funny because we've already been on for 2 hours and it barely even seems like it.
No, we've only
What?
An hour and a half.
Holy shit.
Oh, I
2
thought
hours?
it said 55. It says 35. I need glasses.
I need glasses. I didn't always have to wear glasses.
I got my fucking
And I
readers.
had to really, not be able to see for, quite a minute before I was like, oh my God, I need glasses. Fuck. But that's okay, because I can see, and that's the important thing.
Yeah. I don't see it in Instagram.
Uh-oh.
Never again.
God damn it, Tony. What did I... Adam.
Honey, it was
Adam has a copy. Adam has a copy. Adam!
Wait a minute. It was a while back. Was this when you were in the car and you were bitching about women not getting the same amount of pay and you took it out as a clip, or is that what it was, or is it something else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's in the car. She's bitching about women's pay. It had to been a while ago. I want to say 3 weeks.
Absolutely. Well, Lori, you don't have a wrench in here.
Benny and Diane, I plug Bruce, Angela, and my project. I can't.
He's so fly. Yes, she
can I plug?
is.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is. She knows
Of course
how.
you can. I have no problem with you guys plugging anything you want. I just don't want to give wrenches to everybody
Well, I can take them away. So
in the world. But, Benny, do you know what she's talking about? Laura Malcolm?
I do. I do.
Can you drop it?
I don't have the links, honey.
Oh, okay.
Now, when you say, and my project, is that the nature stream, honey? Because I have that going.
Yeah.
I can drop the string for that, or link for that. Derp. I'm just not good at
Well,
doing
Mark
things
B has
quickly
a wrench, and
anymore.
She has one now.
she has one now, so you can drop it if you want.
There you go,
Yeah, I
honey
don't know where
bunny.
this fucking video is.
So 2 years today marks the fucking 2-year anniversary. I wouldn't even call it an anniversary of the Ukrainian war. Dude, like, I'm so proud of them fighting for democracy with any
Freedom.
fucking...
Our very
with
existence
the
as a
fucking
nation.
matchsticks
You know,
they have
those
to rub
words
together.
need to be used more frequently because they're not used enough. You know, people just say we're fighting for a democracy. Well, to a lot of people, that doesn't really mean a whole bunch because they don't understand what their democracy entails. You
My
understand? So
heart
they kind of...
goes out to the Ukrainian people who are fucking doing this on a daily, dude. Cannot imagine what the fuck they've been going through for the last fucking 2 years. It's awful. It breaks my heart. And these fucking Russian Republicans who are in the House, who control the money, refuse to fund it. Ugh.
Well, they've refused everything we've done to try to help the people, the veterans, you know, our allies, women.
No. This is what they want. They want a dictatorship, a theocracy. They want the Bible and Christian national fascism to fucking take over our country. Over my fucking dead body,
Not on my
fuckos.
Not on my watch.
What was his name? Charlton Heston, who said, "You're going to come over my dead body with his shotgun in his hand." Oh, you're a big actor, you fucking...
Another NRA Hollywood fucking tool.
NRA has to pay $5.4 million now. Back to, well, Wayne LaPierre has to pay it to the NRA, so I don't know how good that is.
No.
Ugh.
Just more magazines.
No, my mom has been a subscriber, and they give her NRA fucking coins, and they give her knives, and they give her flashlights, and they give her bags, and they give her all this shit. My mom's been donating to the NRA forever because she was a Republican. And
not anymore.
Everything Republican. She was like, vote for that team no matter what. I'm so glad that she has dementia and she has no clue what the fuck is going on right now and won't be voting.
Shorts of what videos? Our videos?
Oh, I'd love to make shorts of our videos. I just don't know how to do it. And
no, Brandon.
But I don't know how. Neither do I.
Brandon's working on it.
Oh, that'd be so great, Brandon. You're so awesome. So, anyway,
we're here through the kindness of Alex and his technical abilities.
I know. And here on Twitch because of you guys donating money to us so we could pay $20 a month to fucking have us on Twitch. So
right.
I really...
So we're not only YouTubing, we're Twitching while we're doing it.
Yeah, we're also on Twitch. And I really appreciate you guys. That's the first time that's ever happened, where people have donated money to us because they want to hear what we have to say. And I felt, I was just like, it was like a little point of pride, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I don't get prideful about it. I'm humbled by it.
I said it the wrong way, you know what I mean? I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe they gave me money and they want to hear what I have to say? What? Just me?
On 2 platforms?
And Benny! They want to hear us just hang out, smoke weed. Oh my God. It was a big shocker. Like, really? I have no idea. But, you know, it's been great, and I love it. I love our show.
You're exactly right, Miss T. Marie. We have to talk to the people who live in reality but who are not really tuned in. They need to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
They
and
really
we're just,
do. And that's our job. I do that, you know, like everywhere.
and
You know, talk to people. You got to talk to people. Like people used to talk to people. People don't talk to people anymore. Why should your neighbor be a stranger? You know?
I'm a little terrified of my neighbor, to be honest.
Unless you think you know they're psychotic and will hit you with a shovel or some shit like that, you know. It's like, but seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm literally a little bit scared of my neighbor. I've heard some things, and, you know, I just don't know. And, you know, there's Trump flags out there until he lost, and then it never came out again. And then I put my American flag back out. Because while Trump was in office, I said, no.
You know, it's just like...
It's going in the garage.
He has made us good folks bend so far over backwards for these motherfuckers. And it's time that, no, the reed has reached its capacity, and now
it's
the
swinging.
tide's going the other way.
Pendulum swinging back.
Yeah.
And it's swinging back towards democracy, and
it swings that way because we're proactive and we're out there and we're visible, and, you know, we're trying to be the change we want to see.
Yes.
You see.
That we were, well, the thing is, Obama got in, the white supremacists lost their fucking minds. They started the Tea Party. Now you have the MAGA Party, which is even more extreme, more religious, more cult-like than ever, ever, ever before. I thought the Tea Party people were fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And I didn't even I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I remember them, you know, like, you know, media people going out and talking to them, and they were like intense and fucking weird shit and protesting, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? And what are you talking about? Everything that you're saying is not actually true.
Yeah, protesting for people's rights and protesting to take people's rights away are two different things. You know what I mean? We need to be louder. Listen, we need groups of people all over the country, everywhere where he's going to campaign. We need a boo group. We need a boo group, boo. We need a boo group. You know, people that just show up.
You call it the boo group and you fucking scare the shit out of them just for saying boo.
We could call ourselves the Blue Boo Crew.
Oh my God, that's too great. Yeah.
It would be like a part of the tidal wave, you know, of blue going across the country. Just show up and boo. That's all you got to do.
MAGA was like, yeah. What I'm saying is, like, yeah, the Tea Party was so fucked up back then. And now you got the MAGA Party? Big fucking surprise? No.
They stopped teaching civics a long time ago, Scully. Or Scully. I know somebody else on YouTube named Scully. That's why I just called you that.
Civics.
Scully. Yeah. Yep.
Remember,
I raised, you know, a whole pack of kids, and I watched the school system completely change from what I went to what they went to, and I still have a 13-year-old in school. So we're going back. I've been raising kids since, you know, forever, but
they don't even teach civics class in fucking high school anymore. They don't even have that class anymore.
No.
You should be able to graduate without passing fucking civics. Fuck history.
Oh, Miss T.
How about this? I'll never forget. Senior year. of my high school education, my civics teacher is the only one who noticed that I answered all the questions right in class. But when it came to the test, I would panic and lose.
The BBC does blue Q crew. It's a tongue twister.
Blue crew.
It's like trying to say unique New York 3 times fast.
Right, yeah. So I remember in high school, I had a civics teacher, and my civics teacher noticed that in class I would get all the answers right, but during the test I would fuck up and get all nervous and whatever. So he took me out from the final exam and he gave everybody else the test. He said, Diane, come here, I'm going to take you out in the hall. He asked me all the questions one-on-one without writing it down. And I answered all the questions right. Instead of putting a piece of paper in front of me and the pressure of a test.
Yeah, I get it.
He just like, he's like, all right, this is just, because I feel like you know the answers, but you freeze during the test. He was absolutely fucking right. And he was the only fucking teacher senior year of high school that ever fucking noticed this.
Smart teacher.
So yeah, and I passed, and it was like the last time I ever remember hearing about civics in high school. And I graduated in '88, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, they've taken civics completely out of school. Social studies, civics, home economics, wood shop, metal
anxiety.
shop,
Yep.
auto body. I mean, when I went to school,
art
you
class,
could do
ceramics, choir, the band. You had
so many choices, and now there's
it's all
none.
gone. You have to pay extra if you want your kid to be on a soccer team or a football team or in an art class.
And it's expensive too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's expensive for your child to be in the fucking football experience.
And that's in public school.
I highly recommend no football experiences unless you're just playing, in the yard. Because that whole football thing is a real big danger to people's brains.
Bicycle Mike, hey, how's it going? Welcome.
Bicycle Mike in from a really hot concert last night. Did you have fun?
Where did they go?
Did you stop choking on that last dab before you started driving?
Red states skirt the national educational standards and misappropriate educational funds. Yeah, I know. We've been watching that shit happen for a fucking long time too, and that shit needs to stop. All the money's going to Catholic and Christian schools of rich people when the money needs to be going to fucking public schools. What's the matter, honey? You did a big sigh, and I was wondering why.
Nothing.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah, Mike, I get it, but it's like the whole head injury thing. Kids are programmed into playing sports because their parents, watch sports, and we've been washed in sports our whole lives.
You're a great athlete. You can make it. You can do it. Oh my God.
You
We're
know?
like a tiny proportion of
There's even kids out there playing who don't want to play because their parents want them to play, and that's fucking repulsive.
Yeah. And these kids get injured too young to even get into the NFL.
Yeah, it's not healthy. Kids inherently do unhealthy things all by themselves.
Right.
I
got to give it up to Tony's nephew, though, because he's a monster. Tony, how big is he?
6'4", 220.
How old?
19.
Listen, when teachers are buying all the school supplies for kids, there's a problem.
That's when shit is over. I remember having this discussion a long time ago going, teachers should get the salaries of these fucking athletes. Because if it wasn't for the teachers, these kids would never be there in the fucking first place, number one. Number two, how come the teachers are fucking scraping by and fucking buying fucking school supplies, and these athletes are getting millions and millions, and now, back then it was just, $10 million. Now they're getting $100 million contracts. It's ridiculous. It's gross.
It's absurd. Give them a tenth of that, because they deserve it, and they could be paid
How
that
about
easily.
the women's soccer team who were getting paid pittance, and they were winning World Cups, and the men's
They don't
US
have a
team,
dick.
Yeah, thank you. They don't have a dick.
I wish you
Where's
would play
the
my dick
video?
rant video there, 5 eggs.
I'm trying to connect this so people can give us super chats. And I can't find the video anyway.
I don't think we have enough followers or view hours to get super chats, babe.
No.
If you want to donate, you can always do our Venmo, which is down in the corner.
Yeah.
And that is only going to go to keeping this shit rolling.
Yeah,
I don't
know how to do that.
Ball rolling, keep the ball rolling.
If we make more money, I will be sending Benny Local checks.
You don't want Benny Loco being said.
I will be sending Benny checks if we make more than we need to just to keep the show up.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
be
fine.
splitting that shit.
Yeah, well.
You got it on air right now. You have it live. It's a verbal contract, Benny. Right, my love?
Verbally. It's verbally.
Verbal contract. Yeah, we might be using my Venmo, but I swear, Tony sees it. He's the one who controls it. I don't even control that shit. I don't even know how to get in there.
It all goes back into the message. Let's just put it that way.
What?
It all goes back into the effort of being a better person.
Need to help.
And being equipped to do better things.
And all I want to do is fucking fight for democracy. We have to do it now. We got 8.5 months, motherfuckers. Not even.
Which really, in the broad scheme of things, is like finite.
That's how
so
fucking close it's gonna go by. It's gonna go by this fucking quick. Psh. That's how quick. Space Kitty. I love the Space Kitty. I guess you guys can't see that.
No.
All right. I do love the Space Kitty picture. But we do. We have 8 fucking months to fight off fascism in the United States of America. What are we doing, people? Can we be screaming? Ah!
Yeah, emergency. There's
No, I
men
just pulled out my
there,
headphones. Hold on.
who were taught better. There certainly are. But there are a lot more programmed males out there who weren't taught any better and have had willy-nilly exposure to, the most heinous fucking sex acts available. So it distorts reality.
Streamers need to apply.
Trust me.
At 5 viewers.
And when you got little kids looking at this shit, it bends their little mind backwards. They don't know one end is up as far as what's their role. It's absurd.
No, I just feel like, man, if we don't do this shit fucking now, I just want the reality check of this. 8 months. You got 8 months to save our fucking democracy from fucking theocratical fucking fascism. That's it. That's it. There is no other argument. There's nothing. Don't talk to me about immigration and fucking this and fucking that and fucking... I don't want to hear it. They've already shown their path. They've told us what they want. They want the fucking end of democracy. We saw that this weekend. It went viral all over fucking Twitter.
Michael, I'm not bashing men.
No.
I am telling you that there are men in society who the good men have allowed to walk around willy-nilly, talking shit, treating women like shit, and have accepted it. And that shit needs to stop.
Please don't bash men. How about you start standing up and being very, very vocal for women's rights? for women's bodily autonomy. We're not bashing men here. We're bashing white Christian nationalist men who want to take over and make this a Christian white national theocratic fucking autocracy. That's what we're talking about.
Who've been allowed to fucking just live like they live with no repercussions.
Yeah.
No consequences. Just whatever I want.
How
They
long?
just let you do
How
whatever
long
you
was?
want. You grab them right by the pussy.
How long did Epstein know? Jeffrey? Everybody knew Epstein was a fucking pedophile, and they did
Locker
fucking
room
nothing.
talk.
They did nothing. Locker room talk. Grab him by the pussy because I'm a star and I can fucking do it. Are you fucking kidding me?
And all those guys in that bus laughed when he said that.
They all laughed. That's why. Why the other little Bushman fucking lost his job. You know what it is? He got fired and Trump didn't.
There you go, emergency. You got to say, if you see something, say something. Don't just
A
fucking
sexist
clam up
joke.
and keep your mouth shut because silence is complicity.
You guys hear this way more than we fucking do. And me being in a rock band for 30 fucking years, I heard it all the time. And I was like, oh, really? You're going to talk about women like that behind their back? And by the way, I know about your wife, your girlfriend, and your other girlfriend. So
Yeah,
you want
how
to
do you like
fucking
them
tell
apples?
me that I don't fucking know? I've been in a band long enough to know what fucking douchebag men are. There are men out there who are good, and I married one. He's right there. Fucking married
Of course
one.
he does, Jackie, because you wouldn't tolerate a man that didn't. And neither would I.
We need you guys.
How
Bicycle Mike, we
these
need you
subservient
guys.
women put up with their chosen partner telling them what to do, when to do it, and when they say jump, they say how high, shit. That's for the birds. That's primal living.
Now we see
Not
it.
into primal living.
It's full realization. They're not hiding it. They're not hiding a fucking cunt hair of what they want to do. They want to control women. Period. This has always been a goal of the Christian fascist theocratical. Look at Micro Russian Johnson. Oh, if you want to know what I'm for, you can just open up a Bible, and I'm Moses, and I'm gonna not give aid to Ukraine, and now he's not gonna seat the new guy who just got voted in because that would fuck up their majority in fucking house. What's that guy's name that just won Santos's fucking seat in New York in the 3rd? Suzo or whatever his name is. Suzio or what the fuck his name is. I don't care. Democrat won a fucking seat. And
my Miss T Marie, I agree. And I agree that if you're going to be a stay-at-home mom, you should be able to draw a salary as well. If you're expected, to do all the things that it entails to take care of a home and children, and do it for free.
Susie, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's the hardest job in the world, being a household engineer.
Yeah.
It's quite a
I'm captain of my ship.
Here.
I'm the captain of my ship. If I don't fucking put the anchor down, we go astray and we run into the reefs and we crash and burn. We need to be, we are already captains of our ship, and we are captains of our own bodies, and you're going to take it back.
Right.
You want to take us back to the fucking 18th century? Go fuck yourselves. Sit and spin, fuckos. We ain't going back. We ain't going back. Stop the stench. Stop the stench, that fucking piece of shit.
It's up to us women just as much as it's up to the good men
who
of
support
the world
us
to be as vocal as we are
Yes.
about this. It's the only way we're going to be
They
heard.
gotta be as mad as we are.
It's
The thing
imperative.
is they have a twig and berries, and they'll never be as mad as we are. When you got a twig and berries, you can't be as mad as we are because you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Just like
people
of color.
If it comes down to men having to have a vasectomy, they would stand up and fucking scream, "No way. No fucking way. You ain't touching my junk."
Even though it's an ice pack for a day.
A Band-Aid. And slice that big.
But, you know, men don't know the meaning of pain. I love the dudes that put on the menstrual cycle thing and they put the things on them and it's like a thing to show how many, like
That's
what it feels like
brilliant.
to have a period and have menstrual
Contractions
cramps.
or just
contractions.
cramps, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they fall over and they're falling all over themselves. They fall over the fucking room.
It's hysterical. Are you kidding me?
Watch those fucking videos, guys, and tell
God.
us that we don't know the meaning of fucking pain. No,
Oh, my
I seriously.
God.
And then, but you can't handle a Band-Aid that fucking big because it
Listen,
comes
everybody
close.
has a threshold for pain. Okay. And everybody experiences it differently. This is a specific type of pain
Yeah.
that men will never be able to feel. And that is the only thing that simulates it for what it is.
Yeah.
This is what happens
A little digital device that you
when your
put
uterus
patches on your
contracts.
stomach. Yeah. And then it simulates it. It's not even the real thing.
It's just a simulation.
In the videos of them doing that, yeah, and then they put it on a chick, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this is fucking every day." Like,
Yeah, I know this feeling.
And your point is she's going like this, and then you put it on the dude, and they're falling all over
it's
the
such
room.
a specific pain that men, just they you got to try it. God, get yourself a TENS unit because that's what it is. And
the
try it.
whispers on Twitch. I don't know.
Not HBO, and then I gotta change an account.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Cosmic Rose. I can't see the Twitch account right now on HBL.
Cosmic
only on
Rose.
Benny. We have two
I
now.
can't see the Twitch either.
We have two now. We have one for Benny and Diane on Twitch and one for HBL Radio Nation on Twitch. So we have two. So thank you and hi, Cosmic Rose. No, I just feel like, wow. If men only knew, there are some who do. There are some who really have our backs 110%. And I give many,
no matter where they are,
a ton of appreciation to them for that.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is you guys.
We're talking about the guys out there who are in that bubble.
Yep.
And have no clue of really what's going on and the brevity of it.
And you guys go out there and you hear, just like, I don't know who said it in the chat. You hear the jokes and you hear fucking misogyny and other guys laugh. And you're the one not laughing. And they, why do you think that funny? Because it's not funny, you fuckos. Women are being treated like shit and have for fucking centuries. Remember when we used to
Some
burn
people
them at
just
the
need a little
stake?
shake to see that they're doing something that's really fucked up.
Yeah. All the guys who are bragging in the locker room about banging that chick. Guess what? Not cute. Not funny anymore. And guess what? Chances are they didn't fucking do it anyway.
It never has been funny.
It never has been.
But it's always been acceptable. And it's not acceptable anymore.
I will even bring back the old example of Animal House. You had the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder of that kid, and the chick was passed out in his bed in his fucking frat room. And he goes, should I, devil? Should I? And the angel's going, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get in trouble. They were arguing over whether or not he should rape her. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Benny and I are talking about in Hollywood that we became norms. And we laughed about it and we thought it was cute and we fucking thought it was funny. It's not cute and funny.
No.
Never
not by
has
any
been.
Stretch.
Never will be. Oh my God, is that what Brandon's clip just made?
No, Cosmic Rose.
Cosmic Rose just made that clip. Oh my God, that's so... The fucking, that's me.
fucking.
No, I'm pissed. Everybody else should be pissed too.
Yeah, Mike, there's women out there who support those men who support this bullshit because they don't know any better, because they've been treated like that their whole life, like a piece of property. There's women out there like that, believe you me.
I know, honey, I've seen it.
I'm just telling Mike, he's like, what about women that support that bullshit? They're out there. And their support, those are the women who are supporting those men who support this bullshit. Those are the women who are married to men who go out and fuck other women because they can, because their wife is home with the kids and it doesn't matter.
It's infuriating. We've been dealing with it for fucking so long. And, it's funny how if you're a woman and if you're Fonnie Willis and you have a relationship with another lawyer, it's dragged out in front of the fucking American public. But if you're Donald Trump and you fucked a porn star and you fucked these people and you have 5 fucking children from 3 different fucking women and but now you're just so cool with the Christian people and you're like, oh yeah, and how many abortions, how many children is he raped? And they don't see any of it. Fox fucking News is the fucking problem. Rupert Murdoch. Fucking problem. Australia. He's an Australian citizen. They won't even fucking air Fox News in Australia. They said it's a propaganda thing.
Because it is.
Because it is. And how long has it been going on? Oh, and guess who signed the order for Fox News to exist? Something you would only find out if you listen to Keith Olbermann. Rudy Giuliani gave Fox News a contract back in the fucking 80s, just like they did CNN with what's his name and that rich guy, that fucking Jane Fonda.
That rich guy.
The rich guy Jane Fonda married that guy. I can't think of his fucking name. I can see his face.
Bob.
It's disgusting. When you
Wife of wealthy businessman. Yep, exactly, Susan.
When you see the continuation of the same.
The rich people taking from the poor people to
Horseshit.
give Donnie money. That's what that GoFundMe is.
And over again, like a fucking broken record. We just keep seeing it. We're fighting the same fucking fight we fought 50 fucking years ago. When are people gonna fucking wake up? How many times do I have to say fuck?
Yeah, stop packs and tampons.
I can't help myself.
You know,
I can't
it's
help
always
it.
been, they've been making money off of our bodies forever, and we just let them do it.
How about the pink tax? I can buy fucking same 20 razors that are pink cost me $20 when the same blue razors for men cost me $10. Just because they're pink. How come women's tampons are taxed at all? In any of it? Why? Why? We should have free healthcare in this fucking country. They have it all over everywhere else, and we don't have it here. And they want to take in virtual fertilization of raver balls. It's like what you these are people who want to have babies.
A fucking, I see dead people. It's so bizarre.
You're not pro-life. You're pro-control of women. If people don't see that, open your fucking eyes. They take abortion away. They want to take contraception away. They want to take all of it away. Bing, bing, bing. We keep seeing it over and over and over again. It's control of women. So I'm sorry if any of the men in the audience are fucking offended by what I'm saying, but it's fucking true. Why is Fani Willis on the stand for a crime Donald Trump made?
Yeah. She couldn't have said it more perfectly. You know. Let's not forget who's on trial here.
Trial. Can I get one, please?
This is not about me.
Okay, I understand why you want to put it over here. Because I have YouTube here and Twitch here, and I'm talking to Benny live here. So, I'm sorry.
You were fine, honey. I had no issue.
Ted Turner. Thank you, Aliosher. That was the dude. Ted Turner started CNN to contradict fucking Fox.
Good old Ted. Another rich man.
Goddamn fucking cock-sucking, motherfucking, dick-sucking, fucking twat waffles. I guess I'm a little pissed.
Emergency.
Thank you, my love.
We're really scary. We're really not. We're just very passionate people.
And if you think we're scary, if you think we are scary, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Every woman in the country thinks this. I'm not alone. Benny and
we
I
are the new
alone.
suffragettes, ladies and gentlemen.
We
whether
are.
You want to believe it or not,
Yes,
that's who we are. We're the 21st century suffragettes.
And guess what?
Make no mistake about it.
We're not coming after your... We're not coming at and chopping dicks off like Lorena Bobbitt. That's not what we are.
You know.
We just want our fucking rights, man.
Hello?
How about all the men in the audience right now? Everywhere. Name me one fucking law against your fucking dick. One. Just one. Got one? Oh. Crickets.
I hear them crickets.
Crickets.
There are no laws.
Cheeto chap.
Against
Cheeto chap.
Dick, but there's laws against everything about my fucking body.
That's true, Kelly. Couldn't have a bank account either.
What?
Couldn't buy a home in the 70s, and then prior to that, the early 70s.
1974, women were finally allowed to have bank accounts. I was 4 years old.
Ain't that some shit?
And guess who gave it that right to us? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thanks, Ruthie. Motherfuckers. You want to tell us that it's all like, you guys are crazy and you're all out of control and you hate men. No.
Well, it's illegal for us to walk around, with our jiggly bits hanging out.
Well, how
Jim.
about they don't
just
want
not
you to
socially
How about in red states you can't nurse your baby in public?
Seriously. That is so twisted.
How about in Texas, dildos are illegal? They don't even want you to have a
They're
dildo.
smuggling him in.
Like, there's rules against dildos. Is there any rules against pussy pockets, motherfuckers? Have you ever heard one?
No.
No. Any rules against real dolls or whatever that fucking weirdo shit is? I haven't heard one.
There just isn't. It doesn't exist. It's only perpetuated on the female species.
How about this? They tax dildos, but they don't tax
Female
pocket
of the
pussies
species.
or real dolls. I mean, that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
You know?
Seriously, because, God damn
we
it.
see it every day. You guys look past it.
You guys are used to it.
You guys look
a lot
past
of
it on a
goes-
daily. If you were a woman, this is what I want you to do. I want you to put yourselves in the shoes of a woman when you hear something or you see something about like what I'm talking about. Next time you guys go to the store to buy a fucking razor to shave your face, go look over in the section where the pink razors are and see how the blue razors are less expensive than the pink razors.
They are. Because they're pink.
Because they're pink. Same big razors. Just do me that little favor, and just so you can see it for yourself and that you don't think that we're crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not saying here anything that anybody doesn't already fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm not spewing fucking conspiracy theories, and this isn't fucking bullshit.
Just stating the obvious, the painfully obvious at this point out loud. And that's what we all need to do. Seriously. No matter where we are.
Yeah.
On and off the internet.
So when you're hanging out with the boys in the garage and one asshole says a fucking dirty, disgusting fucking sex joke about some woman, or even is talking about some woman they banged, and you just straight up turn around and walk away or just go psh and have a disgusted look on your face.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, what's your problem? And you'll be like, I don't like the fucking way you're talking about women. I don't like it. I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting. You have to stand up to these guys. And if they are like, well, you're a fucking pussy, I don't think, yeah, guess what? I'll get more pussy by being on their side than you will by being a fucking douchebag. Having respect for women? Get you laid more, motherfuckers! Oh, that's why there's a bunch of incels in their fucking parents' basement, because they have no fucking respect for women and they treat women like shit. And, you know, there's someone out there for everyone. But because they're fucking piece of shit, little fucking, I don't know, little warmongers who want to shoot people all the time on their fucking little games.
Little haters.
They have no fucking respect for women. We've seen it day and day and day out. That's why we need you guys. We need guys on our side who, when they see it,
call it out.
Call it out in front of your boys. They won't say it in front of us.
See something, say something.
They won't say it in front of us.
I know. Well, some of them do.
They have said it in front of me 100 times because I'm in a rock band and I've heard a lot of shit even though they didn't want me to hear that shit. And
at that time you didn't say anything, or did you? You were probably conforming.
No,
to
you know
the
what I
whole
did?
thing to
You know what I
just
did?
stay
I
safe.
didn't say, I'd hear them say shit about behind my back, right? And then I'd come back 20, 30, 40 minutes later and be like, oh, yeah, you know, because I'm a bitch and I'm a whore and I work you guys to death because, you know, you're making all this money. I'm putting all this money in your pockets. Yeah. And who's paying the taxes on the money that you're fucking making, motherfucker? Oh, yeah, I am. Because you don't want a paycheck. You don't want a paycheck. You want it under the table, all of it under the table. Well, the checks were coming to me because it was the Diane Russell Band. They can absolutely, totally, entirely fuck off.
Which I totally adore, that you were the head act and the lead in the band, you know. You're front and center.
Oh, it was so funny, too. They wanted, after 7 years, they wanted to change the band name because they didn't like that I was getting all the nameology.
Oh, fire in the hole, I'm late.
It's not a
fire in the hole for late for what?
My 420 dab somewhere.
No, but you guys have to understand that this is a battle we've been fighting forever. And we need you more than ever now. So when you're at the gym working out with the boys and there's a fucking comment said, you just go, psh, what the fuck, guy? You say that fucking shit and you'll get their attention because I'm like, oh, what? Are you a pussy and you like women? Oh, yeah, I'm a pussy and I like women. Oh, yeah.
You're being very on, dude.
With that attitude, you're never going to get laid.
Yes, I'm true.
You know? I don't know. Maybe I've gone off on this a little bit too much today, but you know what? I'm pissed. We got the Fonnie Willis. We got the fucking IVF thing. We got the fucking Hillary was right because Trump is a Putin puppet, along with the rest of the fucking Republican Party. Oh my God, I saw an article today where a Russian couple or an American couple moved to Russia because they were sick of the LGBT community. And then she said, I hate it here. It really sucks. And then she had to apologize to the Kremlin because she's afraid to go to fucking prison for just speaking out against how shitty Russia is. Go ahead, assholes. Keep moving to Russia. You think it's the fucking utopia, you fucktards.
When I read that, it made me laugh. Just like you made me laugh.
Oh my God, it was so hilarious. I'm trying to read the article and fucking Tony, I'm like, just so dumb.
Oh my God. Oh shit. No, I'm sorry. Exactly, Tony. Jeez.
Well, and I love that we also found out the reason why this fucking Smirnoff asshole was fucking rearrested.
Does it get any more Russian than that?
Yeah. Smirnoff asshole was rearrested is because he was trying to leave the country. That's why
Oh my God.
he was rearrested. Check it out, people. It's fucking true.
Holy dog shit!
And the government's froze their money so they can't move back to the U.S. with their kids. You know what? That's another thing. Lincoln's Bible last night was saying, freeze all their assets. Yes, this is what you do. She said, take their real estate. Make them live in Russia with Putin. Because most of the oligarchs who have all the fucking money don't live there in Russia. Then she said, take their hedge funds, their yachts, their jets, and shut off their kids' Instagrams.
There you go. Cheer Hill right there.
They will fucking go nuts. Are you kidding? You take the Instagram accounts away from those rich little brats? Are you kidding? They're traveling all the world, yachts and jets and fucking on the Russian money. Wow. It's great. Take it all away from them.
Yep.
Confiscate all their fucking yachts and their jets and their real estate all over the world.
Get a little bit of that fafo on you.
Oh, well, it's Fafo-palooza. It's fuck around and find out palooza right now. And I think that's exactly what they're going to get. They're going to find out women are pissed about Roe. And they're even more pissed about IVF.
Yeah, it's just because it just exacerbated itself. It's like the boil just got bigger.
Yeah.
And here comes the Lansing scalpel.
Food fight! Yeah, it's gonna be a shit storm. The next 8 months, guys, it's gonna be a disinformation campaign, a Russian fucking... They are gonna fuck with us everywhere they get a chance.
Yep.
We have to be on our toes and be more aware than ever of what we retweet, what we listen to, the videos, all of it.
Fucking Democrat.
Psh.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to punch Tony in the back of the head for that one. No, seriously, we're gonna have to be on our fucking toes because it's deadline now.
They should be.
All the
Lizzie
fucking.
I agree.
All the fucking Republicans who are in positions of power right now are underneath the thumb of Trump and Vladimir Putin. It's perfectly obvious now.
Fuck yeah, Jim.
We don't have a fucking choice. I'm missing what everybody's saying because I'm talking too much.
No, that's okay. That's why we're here.
What did Tim say? I missed it. I have to scroll.
That's why we're here.
I have to scroll back up. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of being in a tyrannical state and being walking on eggshells every fucking 5 minutes.
This is freedom, walking around wondering if somebody's going to pull up a fucking AR and blow you fucking pieces. That's freedom.
We get this election, you guys. And if Dems win, Biden wins, and we get the Senate and the fucking House, can you imagine?
The work we could get done.
The work we could get done. And we could pass.
Those 4 years would be like a blind sweep of shit getting fixed for everyone.
We could codify in law all the fucking rules that Donald Trump broke. Absolutely.
Start with that first day.
Just start with there. Just start there, showing
There's
your
so much
taxes,
we can do.
having to fucking...
There's so much that needs to be done, but it's up to us as the citizens to make sure that happens. We have to keep their feet to the fire.
In votes too big to rig.
Yes, of course.
Numbers too big to rig. We have to.
Numbers never imagined. You understand? Numbers never even imagined, because that's going to be the headline.
Yeah. We've had
People
record...
have come out in numbers never even imagined.
We've had record...
That's going to be the headline.
Benny, we've had record voting outcomes in every election since 2020.
We're kicking ass.
Voter-
We're sick and tired of it.
Voter
People are
records
stepping up.
broken.
We need more people. That's why we're here, to hopefully
I'll
reach
never
more
forget
people.
that picture of fucking Nancy Pelosi pointing at Donald Trump across the table going, all roads lead back to fucking Putin for you. In front of that whole table. And he was like, he looked like,
Yeah. My God, I hate him.
I know, I do
I
too.
can't even listen to him or bear to see his semblance anymore.
I don't
I'm
want to
just
ever
like,
hear him speak again. I don't want to ever hear another tweet from him or a fucking Truth Social. I want Truth Social to go down. I don't know who the fuck funded Truth Social, but all of a sudden they were going down and all of a sudden they're funded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been bitching about this. I would say, Jim the genius, we have been bitching about this since 2015, not 16.
Yep.
We've been ever since he came down that fucking escalator, and he came down and he said Mexicans are rapists and murderers. All of a sudden,
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
Scared of Nancy, yes. All white, mediocre men are scared of powerful women. Oh. I love all these. What's that guy, Charlie Kirk, with the giant fucking forehead and the weirdo fucking head? And I don't know, he looks fucking weird. Like you could never get laid without paying for it. Going after Taylor Swift during the fucking Super Bowl bullshit. It was amazing to watch these mediocre white men who are funded by Russia spew their horse shit.
Yeah.
Spew all of it.
That's, it's unfortunate that Taylor got dragged into this because all she is a distraction. But
yeah.
But
I totally agree.
She's brought a lot of limelight to people who were not aware of what's going on.
And all of her fucking 20 million friends.
She's brought a lot of awareness, and for that I am eternally grateful.
18-year-old female voters who are now pissed because they have no rights compared to what their mothers and grandmothers grew up with.
They have every right to be pissed.
Yep.
So take your frustration and go motivate other voters and make sure everybody gets to the polls and votes instead of being frustrated.
I would like to see more women of power coming out. How about Beyonce? Can we?
We got to start sparing people's fifis in our lives.
How about Madonna, who, even though, she looks like a freak and I don't know what the fuck she did and this plastic surgery she's done to her face. But
that whole thing, that's what that makes
after
me do.
Donald Trump was elected, they did the pink hat thing the day after. The day after he was inaugurated, they had more women marching in the streets against fucking Donald Trump. Remember the pussy hats?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one.
That was the day after he was inaugurated. Madonna was there. A bunch of other famous people were there. We need more famous women coming out, not just
all of that
Taylor
needs to be
Swift can't do it by
organized.
her fucking self, motherfuckers. I don't want Taylor as POTUS. I don't want Oprah as POTUS. I just want them to speak up, and they've got millions.
Shannon. Yeah, I hear you, Shannon. I'm 63 and I've been bitching since Reagan. I hear you.
Shannon, I was pissed and I was a child when I found out that Ronald Reagan took the fucking solar panels off the White House because Carter put them on. I wasn't even allowed to vote then, motherfuckers. God damn.
Let's take a giant step backwards. What do you say? We'll take them down.
Yeah. If we don't, it's our own downfall. If we don't do it now,
Yep.
when's it going to happen? You know, because I don't see. Yes, Biden has accomplished so much.
In such a short amount of time.
Short amount of time. He's been kicking ass and taking fucking names. And guess what? So has Kamala Harris.
I would hate to have his schedule. So I know what a champion he is because of the volume of stuff that he's getting done in such a timely fashion.
Yeah. And all these motherfuckers who are saying, oh, he can't run again, he's too old, and this and that and the other thing. And then we should get Gavin Newsom in there. And guess what? A double middle fingers in the fucking air to you, too. Because guess what? Who's the next competent
Trump and Biden were in high school at the same time.
Who is the most competent woman to take over the presidency right now? Kamala Harris? But, oh, she's a black woman. Ooh, shit. Can you imagine the fucking white supremacy that would go on and when she becomes POTUS? The misogyny.
You want to hear a funny fact that I found out the other day?
Go for
Obama can run for vice president. And if anything happens to Joe, Biden can, or Obama can, you know, he obviously would take over because he's the vice president. And we could legally have Obama again.
I know, but he doesn't want it. The Obamas don't want it.
I'm just saying, what a slap in the face that would be.
It's like making Hillary Clinton Attorney
There
General.
would be pink mist all over the place,
Oh
Diane.
my God, they'd be so pissed. That's the thing. They're too afraid to appoint these people because they're afraid of what the right might do or say.
Oh my God.
Stop being afraid of what the right might do or say. Fuck them. Put these people in fucking... Fire
They're not
Merrick
afraid
Garland.
of what they do or say. They're not afraid of what they're doing or saying.
No.
Fuck off.
Fucking fire Merrick Garland. He's done jack shit. He's made it worse. This motherfucker. Another Federalist Society Republican, by the way.
Yeah. Don't remind me. Just get me all stirred up. Like, you know. No, we have to be really loud as far as being visible. You know what I mean? For the next 8 months. This is called the grind, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what
this
it is.
Not a drill.
That's
we
why
are in the grind for our lives, for our very democracy. And to look at it any other way is absolutely foolish.
Yeah, and to be like, oh, I'm, you know, the he woman's man hater club is not the case. It's not the case.
No.
I'm sick and tired of mediocre Christian white national white men who are closeted, who want to take, and who are fucking child sex traffickers,
They know
want
who
to
they
make
are.
the rules in this fucking country. They can sit and spin. Fuck you. I'm not going to let it happen.
a warning?
I hope everybody here won't let it happen. You want theocratic, you want the Bible instead of the Constitution? Do you want the Bible ruling your daily life instead of the fucking Constitution?
You can't handle the truth.
I said it the other day. I'm sorry, Benny.
I'm sorry.
I said it. I'm just going to finish this. I said it yesterday in the chat. I said, when is Trump going to come out with his gold-plated Trump Bible? Because now he's like, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a good Christian. I'm a Christian. Motherfucker held a Bible upside down. He can't even fucking name one verse, recite not one fucking thing from the fucking Bible.
Nothing.
And he goes, I don't have to repent. It's on video. I don't have to repent because I've done nothing wrong. I don't need to confess.
I'm perfect.
If it's not red flags going up everywhere, give me a fucking break.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, it's like that. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I'm going crazy. Yes, I'm going to lose it.
There's only one way out of this corner, and that's to come out swinging.
Yep.
That's it. That's all we got left. And we need it. It's just we need to put people
45's gold finger
who are unaware because they're ill-informed or uninformed.
Yes, Kelly.
Put them on notice. And we all know some of those people. Just say.
Thing is, it's been infuriating for a long time. And when Roe was overturned in June of what, last year? No, it was 2022 now. June of 2022? Yeah.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden, I woke up one day and I was a fucking second-class citizen. I was in tears. My husband goes, why are you crying? And I told him. And he goes, he shut the fuck up the whole rest of the fucking day because they knew him. He said one fucking word. It was going to be an earload like what I'm unleashing on you guys today. The thing is, now it's 2 years later. They're going after mifepristone. They're going after IVF. They're going after control of women. Next thing you know, they're going to go after our vote.
They're already going after, people of color, any color other than white. They're already going after them big time, hard.
They're going after everybody. They want to reverse us. They want to turn us back around to the 17 fucking hundreds. They want slavery. They want women as concubines.
This is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. You see all these people going about their regular day, oblivious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it all the
really
time.
How they're lacking in
they have problems with their kids. They have
being a part of what they're doing. The ability of them being able to do what they're doing hinges on their freedoms. You see, they're fun, whatever they're doing.
And they're like, I don't have time for politics, but politics is fucking you every day.
Yes. And it has been for a while, and it's time for people to realize that that's why it's so skewed. That's why there's so many homeless people. That's why there's healthcare issues. These are all things that were put in place by all the changes made by the Republicans in the administration over the last 40 years. More probably, sure. But my observation, my time here, what I've seen.
Yep. Exactly.
And, there's so many places they've chipped it away and chipped it away and chipped it away. And I'm like, fucking hell, man. When is somebody going to be civically responsible? When are people going to realize what's going on? And it's like, people are just, and I hate hearing this, way too busy.
The funny thing is, they might be too busy for politics, but politics is in their assholes every fucking day. They don't realize it. They don't want to know it. They don't want to see it.
But they need to know, because this is not a drill.
No, it's not a drill. We've been looking down the barrel of a gun for too fucking long. And I mean that in the literal sense as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have warnings against people coming to the United States because you might get shot.
We have warnings for black people to not come to Florida because they might get shot or whatever. They like to hang people in Florida.
They'll do anything to stay in power, and that's the sad and sick and disgusting part about it.
I know.
Is that
we're all expendable to them. To them, we're nothing.
They'll do
each and every one of us expendable.
Anything to stay in power. And we've been doing everything in our power to stop that from happening. But I feel like people give up. I gave up when I was a musician. You can't talk about politics and religion in a fucking bar. It always goes wrong.
That's something that we were, taught. Don't, mix politics and religion with
a social atmosphere.
And social conversation. And I think that was a big mistake. So I'm wondering who started that, Well, who told us we shouldn't discuss our...
In a bar, you have nothing but alcohol.
Yeah, I get that. Listen,
politics and religion in a bar, you're going to get in a heated conversation because somebody's going to be on the opposite side.
So that's a rule of the bar. That's a personal thing. Yeah. When you come in this bar, you don't talk of this or that or you're banned.
Yeah.
That's it. The bar has complete control of that situation.
Before Trump, you didn't need that kind of thing. Before Trump, you didn't need that shit.
No, of course not.
Although my old drummer, when Obama was running, oh my God, dude, what a fucking douchebag this guy was. My drummer also was a singer, so he had a microphone. And in between songs, he would start talking shit about Obama. And so, because I had control of the mixing board, I would just fucking mute him. And I had to have a hard conversation with him. And I said, no. This is not your fucking soapbox for politics. And number one. Number two, as soon as you started talking bad about Obama, half the audience left. That means we're not selling as much beer as we should be, and we won't get hired here again. So you just lost us the fucking job on top of it, you fucking asshole. You want to get on your soapbox? You get on it somewhere else, but on my musical stage is not the place for it. We are here to entertain a crowd and play music and make them happy and make them dance.
That's our job.
That's our job.
That's what we're getting paid for.
You are not here to spew your political opinions in between songs. And he didn't like it at all. But I don't give a fuck. Because I was in the right, and when, after the show that happened that night, the bartender goes, yeah, as soon as he started talking shit about Obama, half the people left. And I go, yeah, you think I don't fucking notice? I fucking told him so, and I told him to shut his fucking trap. And notice how I muted him in between every fucking song. You will be muted if you talk shit about our fucking democracy, and you want to talk against women's rights, and you want to fucking control women, and you want to fucking take all our rights away. I'm going to push the fucking mute button on you, motherfucker. Bye-bye. Your little whistleblower whose compromise all comes from Russia. Mute.
Russia.
Mute. Mute. You're muted. Psh. Muted, motherfucker.
That documentary, boy.
How about
that's so.
Eric
You gotta watch
Swalwell
that.
had a fucking Chinese agent in his fucking campaign, and as soon as he found out about it, he ousted her, and the FBI told him that she was a Chinese spy, and he ousted the fuck out of her. And then years and years and years after, the Republicans kept calling him, a CCP, China's Communist Party fucking agent.
Mm-hmm.
They kept drilling on it. No, we keep drilling on them. Oh, you mean the Russian agent? Oh, you mean the Chinese agent you had before that? That was your whistleblower that turned out to be a Chinese agent? Oh, you mean the millions of documents that was found in fucking Mar-a-Lago? Oh, you mean the fucking information that we don't know
It doesn't end. There is no end to it. This is a ball of yarn made of many pieces of yarn that have been tied together.
Oh, who was the
It's
Jan
like-
5 bomber? Where's the 10-inch
it's
fucking
more-
binder of Russian disinformation that has been buried? Where's all the fucking documents that you ate and you flushed and you burned in the fucking White House, Mark Meadows and fucking Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Fuck all
See,
of you.
They think that people, well, because most people don't pay attention, but I'm glad that some people are finally paying attention. That's why the people who are paying attention need to reach out to the people who aren't. I can't stress that enough.
Well, maybe that's why we're here.
I really can't. It's imperative, Sending out an SOS. Seriously, it's like, all hands on deck. This is not a drill.
No.
It's like, come on, man.
It's never been a drill. And the thing is, people got complacent.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say I capitulated to that. I did get complacent because I was in the business that I was in. And when you're in the rock and roll business, the last fucking thing you bring up is politics and religion in a fucking bar. It's the dumbest
I get it.
thing. And
But-
especially in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Now,
You don't
dude,
bring that shit up in Florida.
listen, I was
Jesus
almost
Christ.
killed for saying Steve Spurrier, who at the time was the coach of the Florida Gators. I was talking to one person in front of me, and the person behind me heard what I said, and they almost killed me.
Mm-hmm.
And all I said was, Steve Spurrier's a fucking crybaby.
That's
Which
all
is
it took.
true.
That's all it took.
That's it. Almost got me killed.
A woman calling a man a crybaby.
Almost got me killed. Mm.
Isn't that fascinating?
Mm. Mm.
It's fucking
Breathe,
fascinating.
Penny, breathe, Penny,
Well,
breathe.
there you go.
And I'm like, really? It took me a long time to be able to even just leave my house. That's when I went from a brunette to a platinum blonde. I changed my hair color completely so I would look very different. That was one of my tools that I used to get back out into public.
A disguise. You had to change your appearance. That's how afraid you were.
Yeah. I lived in a very, very small town in rural bumfuck Florida,
Yeah,
man.
that's fucking not cool.
Not cool at all. Not cool
Who's
at
the kitty?
all.
Hi, come here. You want to be on TV? You want to see everybody?
Ricky.
Come here, Ricky.
Get over here.
He's crying the blues.
Get over here.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues.
Come here, baby. Ricky, you come here. Mama give you some sugar.
I was doing sound drops before sound drops were ever incorporated into regular. I have always done my own sound drops.
Come here. Come here.
You're dropping the ball there. Tony,
Kiss my
dropping the
ass.
ball, eh?
I'm trying to get Ricky to come.
Put that in your book.
Ricky. He's being all lovey-dovey and he wants to be picked up, but he's like, yeah, I'm going to let you pick me up, right? Yeah.
Cheers, Nick.
You come here.
Fly safely, my brother. Fly safely.
Yeah. He's such a cutie. He's so adorable.
Let's wrap it up.
I can't believe that I haven't had a
Alright.
cat up on me in this whole stream so far. You know how they invade my space.
I
You've seen
know.
them in
Well,
action.
we love our animals. And we love the men who support us. And we love everybody who comes to Benny and Diane show here.
We appreciate the hell out of
We
you for being here
appreciate you
because,
guys for...
you know, without you guys, we could just be sitting in a private phone call.
In which we... Well, that's one of the reasons why we started the show is because we do this on a private call. I'm like, well, this should be aired.
Everybody needs to hear what we're talking about because we're in an echo, a little teeny tiny echo chamber right now.
And we're at the bottom of the YouTube.
YouTube. It's up to you guys, as to whether
Yes.
other people hear us and come along and join. And that's by spreading the happy banter that goes along with the channel that you enjoy. Like y'all talk about Hal and other chats, and y'all talk about, you know, places that you go that you like to be, like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to thank everybody who came out on Twitch. You know,
Twitchery is real.
Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who came out on YouTube. And you know, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't even have a Twitch channel because you guys donated money to my Venmo.
You funded
and
to
you
operate the
funded
Twitch
it.
channel. Which,
You guys
you know, if you
funded
all
it.
have Twitch, you should need to subscribe to that as well and share that, Twitch that, whatever you do on Twitch. Spread it out there.
I never thought that would happen ever.
I don't know about Twitch at all.
I know,
At
honey.
all.
I know. It's the only reason when I'm on there is because I wanted to do the chat with Stephanie Miller live fans, and I like Stephanie Miller a lot, and I think she's funny, and I want to support her. So,
that's what you do. That's how word gets out.
And she's on at 9 a.m. my time, but 6 a.m. your time. So I understand
Yeah.
why you're like, not so much. Benny, my friend.
I have a hard time.
My beautiful
If I don't
friend.
have to get up, I don't want to get up. That's for sure.
I know. Benny, my beautiful
You gotta get
friend.
up, though.
I love
Nothing
you
gets
so
done when you
much.
don't get up. I love you too.
And
honey.
I thank you for doing the show. And this is our third show. And it's been so much fun. And I can't wait to keep it going. And we're going to be here every Saturday at 2 o'clock after Hal on Eastern Standard Time and 11 Pacific
Standard Time.
Right, yeah. And we're going to do this again. We're going to keep fighting for our democracy for the next fucking 8 months.
I'm not just crazy Benny Loco from the chat. I'm a real person.
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You
And you
changed
don't
your
just-
number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored.
And you
What am I
just and you just don't sing in your car and go for runs for smokes. You actually have a political opinion, and this is where you get to voice that opinion.
Because we've been trained to not talk about religion or politics. Now it's like all we talk about because we refuse to talk about it.
Well, I refuse to be silent.
That's kind of like my take on that whole thing. I made a point earlier, but I didn't get to drive it home. But yeah, it's like I almost think that it was designed to do just what it's doing now, is what I'm saying. Keep people quiet and silent and not discuss, what's going on or how they feel or, it just,
We'll get there.
Tony says,
I'm sorry.
I'll get there. No, I totally
We'll get there.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And we have to keep pushing. And we've got
And
8
that-
months
yeah,
to do it.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
8 months to do it. Even if we have to double up on our fucking shows, I don't even care. Let's do it.
Whatever it takes, we have to drive points home to as many people as we can on and off air.
And I think that, because we are free and nobody fucking owns us, we can actually speak our minds. And guys can see it from our point of view and how we need them and their help in this fight as well. That we
Exactly.
cannot be alone. You guys need to be more boisterous than we are.
More
You have a
proactive.
bigger voice. If you're white and you're a man and you love women and you want to support women in this fight, you need to be twice as vocal as we are because you actually have more power. You have more power.
You're
you
more
have to
menacing.
use it. No, you have to use it.
Yeah.
Because we can scream into the ether, but nobody fucking listens to us.
This is not a man versus woman thing. This
No.
is this is humanity versus humanity. Unfortunately,
And guess what?
that's what war is.
No, just guess what? If they get everything they fucking want, they're going to come after you too.
Yeah.
They'll come after condoms.
Everybody's
and
next.
it'll be illegal to masturbate because you're killing children.
Let that sink in.
So, I don't want to be a total asshole, but really,
No.
that's what they want. That's how they think. They want
Yeah.
total
Complete
dictatorship
power.
and theocracy. They want to enforce their Bible on you. And I've been an atheist my whole life.
And it's not even the Bible. It's just little cherry picked pieces of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to John Fugelsang, he can debunk everything they say.
I love John. I
I
love
know.
John. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. John, if you're listening, you're amazing.
Oh my God, like he'd be listening to us. We're at the bottom. We're in the armpit of fucking YouTube.
Oh my God.
But it's
The
up to
irony
you
of it all.
guys. It's up to you guys to help us get out of the armpit and get up there. So thank you again so much. Benny, you're
Thank you,
amazing.
Benny.
You're a superstar. I love
Ah,
you.
shut up.
I love you and your kitty ears, your pearl kitty ears. So we're gonna say thank you and goodbye for this
Thank
Saturday,
you for
third show.
having me over here on Benny and Diane. Thank you for everybody in Chatland. You know that.
Would
I
be
love you.
Benny and
You know
Diane
that
without
Diane
Benny.
loves you. And you know that 5 Eggs puts up with us loving you. So, Thanks so
5A
much for-
is a trooper. We
for
got to
being
give it up
here.
for Tony, a.k.a. 5A.
Yes, of course. Where,
Show him
where
the
is it,
T-shirt
Tony?
again. He's right there in the bottom right-hand corner. You can see him with all his screens.
I
don't know.
see him. Down.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
an itty bitty thing down there.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Tony.
And on the other side is our Venmo if you want to help fund and keep funding
Thank you.
our show.
All right, let's get the fuck out
Thank
of
you
here.
for you, Tony.
Tony's like, let's get the fuck out of here. We love you guys. Peace out. Take care. We'll see you next week.
5A.
Oh my God, you're going to do it again? All right, listen to my music. No, this is Billy's music.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the other way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my head. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing on the way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor in a dual quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the other way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my head. Don't ask me why.
Hey, Jackie, you're heading home. Jackie, you're so bad.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing on the way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of
bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, every morning with a dual quad. I don't care what you's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, you should probably start to cry, no, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Guard Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you on the way to miles, oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and rolling into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry.